arguments might rise.
Dude, is Channel 4 just like... Is Channel 4 just like CRT, dude? Syrian boy struggles to adjust to school in Manchester. It's like TLC, but actually informative. So literally like the Learning Channel. Is that what you're saying? Which is what the Learning Channel intended to do. Notice it's always Manchester. Yeah, what's up with Man United, bruv? Is it fucking Man United? What is this?
You may have heard, it's actually going to be an open discussion. Okay, so the format of this is a little bit different than what some of you may have heard. It's actually going to...
Wait, I don't... What is this? It's an entertainment channel, not learning? Can you use a VPN and go on their website for free TV shows and movies? Yeah, except I don't have a fucking license for that, bruv. I don't. And everyone in the chat would be like, you got a license for that? You got a license to what? You have a TV license? Much better version of this video. SME Confederate flag debate. Wait, is this real or what? Like, what the fuck is this, dude?
How's everybody doing? Yeah. Okay, so the format of this is a little bit different than what some of you may have heard. It's actually going to be an open discussion, all right? So Robbie came to me a couple weeks back with the whole topic of the Confederate flag, which is absolutely a hot button topic right now, right? Like, especially after the situation that happened in South Carolina, you had a lot of people who were discussing, is it heritage or hatred, right? And in this school, we have people who have
I've never seen this
variety
before.
of sides. So the goal of Robbie and myself is to facilitate a community where we can have an open discussion that's civil, all right? So at this...
Mr. Muhammad, Che Guevara, Hasta la Revolucion poster. Hold on. Somebody call up James O'Keefe. We got to get this guy fired, bro. He's got a fucking commie on the wall.
At this point, like, we're gonna open it up. I'm gonna ask questions, and anybody in here can speak. Okay, but the rules of the debate are that you have to allow whoever's speaking to finish their thought. And there's not gonna be any winner or loser. I mean, I don't think that anybody here is gonna leave thinking whatever else different. Whatever you think is your opinion, and you are entitled to that opinion. But we want to keep it respectful. We don't want to get ratchet up in here. All right, we got Gandhi on the wall, for God's sakes. So what would Gandhi think if we got ratchet, right? Even though that word...
What do you mean? The people who are defending the Confederate flag don't give a fuck about an Indian man, dude?
probably didn't exist when he was alive. So the idea of the Confederate flag for a lot of people is controversial. What I want to know is your opinion. Do you feel that the Confederate flag should be allowed to be worn or flown publicly?
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe they might agree with Gandhi on his opinion of black people. So maybe the heritage not hate people might have agreed with Gandhi on that.
Specifically like at a school like East. So thoughts, anybody can open it up. I'm gonna give it to Drake Yost first though, because I know he's a opinionated young man. What are your opinions on the Confederate flag?
I mean, absolutely. That's First Amendment right.
I think that people are completely misinformed about how the flag was, like what the flag, like what it's, like how the war started. It's kind of evolved into like a racial thing when really it was not started as a racial thing at all. And I think that like it should absolutely be flown, like, like publicly.
Any other?
Oh my God, I'm gonna be yelling at like fucking high school kids, dude. I can't watch this. I'm gonna say such hateful things right now about this fucking little kid. Oh, that's so terrible. I shouldn't say this. Maybe some of you were this kid, probably. So I'm sure they got older and maybe they're not like this. They're assholes now.
Opinions as far as agreeing with him or disagreeing with him. Okay, Mr. Justice.
You do have a right to fly it. I do not think it should be flown on public property, like in front of a state house. You can also fly it at protests. But he mentioned misconceptions. There are no misconceptions about that flag. The flag that we see today is not actually the Confederate flag. The Confederate flag is similar to that of the United States. It has a blue upper right-hand corner with 7 stars in a circle, 2 red stripes, and in the middle a white stripe. The flag we see today is an interpretation of a Confederate battle.
I wouldn't fuck with this kid, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, he's obviously smart and he's spitting, but like also, you know what I mean? Like, he's like got that energy, if you know what I mean. Like, I would not fuck with this kid. You know, don't come to school tomorrow type beat. You know what I mean? Got the fucking, you know, V for Vendetta, Guy Fawkes shirt on. Like, he's hitting like every fucking red flag. He's right. I mean, he's woke. Like, he's right. But also, like, I just would not debate this guy. I'd be like, you're right. Even if I was a racist person, it was like, yeah, brother, heritage, not hate. Shut the fuck up. I would never bully this kid. Knowing what I know now, I would never bully this kid, okay? Future Bureau, thank you for the 20 tier 1 gift subs. Yo, I'm in the chat. What the fuck, man? Shut the fuck up. I mean, he's spitting.
Battle flag. And the interpretation went up in the 1960s, around the time the civil rights movement started. And to the point...
That's how the hogs view you? You think hogs think I got... He frequents poll raids, which involve a streamer named HasanAbi?
Where it's not racially motivated. Then how come it's a symbol for so many groups like the KKK and the National Socialist Movement, who, as you all probably know, have white supremacist and neo-Nazi ideologies? Also, I find it ironic that people claim to be patriots when they fly that flag. The Confederates stabbed the Union in the back. They shot first, they murdered 500,000 American soldiers, and they argued that it was because of states' rights. I ask, states' rights to do what? What were we considering getting rid of?
Why does this kid have a mask back in like 2015 too? What's going on? Did he just know COVID was gonna happen?
At the time. Not guns, we weren't trying to raise taxes, it was slavery. We were trying to stop the expansion of slavery to the West. The Southern aristocracy panicked and left the Union. They said, we are not Americans, we are from the South, so we're starting our own country. And then they proceeded to launch numerous terrorist attacks against the Union, shooting at Fort Sumter, murdering 200 people in Lawrence, Kansas.
Okay, now, Chris, great points. I want to give him a chance to return. Are there any? He would've went off like that.
Okay, that kid was brilliant. Holy shit.
Moo.
Like, that was brilliant.
Quack.
I'm not just saying that because he's got like, he's throwing out vibes. Like, he was just actually fucking great.
Out, right? Dropping knowledge. So, any opinions either with or against, Greg?
I do not agree with that at all.
And your reason why? He has a right to disagree, but
It was completely a war on northern aggression. North was making unconstitutional and unfair taxes on the South to promote northern manufacturers, because the South's main export was cotton. The Britain manufacturer...
Bro, this dude is like, he lost his mojo. Like, typical racist dipshit, by the way. Starts off so strong. In the face of a little bit of opposition, he's like, wee, I'm a little baby. I disagree with your your accurate analysis of history. So now I'm going to tell you some whitewashed white supremacist version of events that were created by the daughters of the Confederacy. And actually, they did a lot of lobbying efforts in our schools. So, like, now a lot of people believe that, but totally just and completely ahistoric.
Manufacturers were like doing better than the North, and so they were selling their goods cheaper here in the U.S. So the North had 5 times more population than the South, so all political votes would go in favor of the North, obviously. And
so wait, why? So why did they say that, you know, they wanted to preserve the rights to own slaves, though? So if that was the case, like, why didn't they say that? And instead said that, like, no, we want to preserve our rights to own slaves. Also, what was going on? Why was the population so much higher in the North? What was the production force that made goods cheaper in the South? Can someone describe this to me? These are very important questions that I have for what was going on in the South that made it so that, you know, goods were cheaper in the South, and also unpaid internships. Yeah, that's weird.
so they voted to put a tariff, like the tariff of 1825 by John Quincy Adams. And that tariff put taxes and made promoted the northern industries while also degrading the southern economies, which is unfair, and they didn't want unconstitutional.
Bro, this is unironically like describing, you know, the lead up to Hitler as like, there was a lot of economic volatility and instability caused by a world war that Germany had lost. There was a lot of fucking feelings of resentment and embarrassment in the air, and the rest of the colonialist or allied superpowers were bullying Germany after they had lost the world war, and you know, obviously, understandably, there was a lot of resentment towards internally fixing the German political structure, and they unified under a common enemy. Like, you're just literally saying everything but. You're saying everything but the actual thing. And for them, it was slavery. And what I'm not saying is the fascist ideology that revolved around excluding or rather murdering Jewish people, disabled people, non-folkish people. Imagine flying the Reichsflagge staff in Reichsflagge in Germany and saying it's heritage. Wait, they do that. Well, they can't do that because they'll go to jail, but now they do the older one, right? Don't they fucking fly the... No, guys. They literally fucking... I'm not talking about the Nazi flag, but they fly the imperial flag. They fly the imperial flag. They're such pussies, by the way. Imagine, like, you can't even fly your fucking... Yeah, the Weimar Republic Eagle.
And unfair treatment, so that's why the South side released.
So what do we say to people who say that they find the flag to be insulting? And what...
Okay, Mohammed. Listen, you can't... You're the referee. You can't join in. I mean, understandably, why he would want to join in on the conversation, but like,
Prince, birthday cake, party.
You know,
face.
let the fucking white kid be racist, dude. Let the white kid be racist, and then let, you know, the other kid that I'm trying in so many different words not to make fun of, because he's absolutely super woke, let him fucking deal with him. Cleaning him up.
Way does that stand? Like, in here, who finds does anybody in this room find the flag insulting other than Mr. Justice? Okay, why do you find the flag insulting, Ms. Keith?
Well, I think it represents a time when racism was a thing, was huge, and slavery was huge, and even if the war wasn't started because of, you know, slavery, it still represents a time where colored people were discriminated against, and so it's kind of frustrating to just see that.
Isn't it good to know about the past and respect what's happened, though? Whether you agree with it or not, you should know it and be knowledgeable on where our country came from, because...
Dude, I fucking hate Oh God, this is making me hate fucking. This is making me absolutely fucking hate these kids. It's not their fault. It's social conditioning. They're in high school. They can change. They're a product of the fucking bad education system. They're a product of their fucking parents like lying to them. But I fucking seethe whenever I hear a motherfuckers be like, why don't we just respect them? Yeah, do you respect the Nazis, dude? There are good people on both sides, right? Is that what you're saying?
If all that didn't happen, the South and the North, we wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't be sitting in this classroom. The whole realm of everything would be different. So I think it's a really important part of history that we shouldn't just throw away and get rid of.
No one asked to throw it away. Here's one thing that people lie about regularly, okay? And this is not, like, he's not lying about it on purpose because he's just a dumb fucking kid in Kansas. But the thing that people lie about regularly is that, you know, we shouldn't, people don't want you to talk about history. No, motherfucker. Eradicating the whitewash perspectives of white supremacist Confederate attitudes is literally the correct interpretation of history, okay? So when people advocate to, like, take down Confederate flags, or when people advocate to take down Confederate monuments of the Confederacy, they're not doing that to destroy history or to hide the truth from you or something like that. It's actually the opposite. All of those fucking flags and all of those monuments are built in an effort to whitewash what the fucking Confederacy did and sought to do and got fucking comstered on. Okay? That's it. It's a fucking loser participation trophy of racism. It's so fucking bad that Robert E. Lee himself on his deathbed asked there not to be any monuments to the fucking Confederacy because he recognized that, like, they had lost. And that guy was a fucking racist piece of shit slave owner who literally led armies to preserve slavery. So you, in 2021, when you want to fucking still wear the Confederate flag, you are worse than a fucking piece of shit slave owner who almost died trying to preserve slavery. Like, that's how fucking dumb you are in 2021. Especially when you're in a place like fucking Oklahoma, which didn't even fucking exist, technically, or Ohio, which makes me so angry. If you're in Ohio and you're a Confederate, or you're LARPing as a Confederate, you are such a brain-dead, dumb fucking idiot, dude. Like, literally learn history. You're in Ohio! The fuck? How have you regressed?
Yo, I'm not trying to ruin the political racism discussion, but can you please draw on the NFT so I can also buy a $3 million house?
Oh my god, what up, Milena? Yeah, I will. I will do that. I'll do that on stream too.
Well, can I ask a question? Can I ask a question to go along with that, and then you guys can go forward with what you're saying? When you bring up the question of history and how it's important to recognize history, then in that right, would you say that it's okay for maybe a person from Germany to fly the Nazi flag and represent that history and say, well, we don't want to forget what happened?
Muhammad is spitting!
Could you see why that could possibly be contradicted?
I can see, we study it in school. You don't see many people flying the Nazi flag. I was just talking about the history.
Oh my god, that's a self-report, dude. You don't see many people flying the Nazi flag, but, like, you should be able to fly it too. Just say it, dude. Yeah, you don't see many people flying the Nazi flag, but you should. It's like, what? he's like, wait a minute, what?
I think that we should be knowledgeable. I didn't say we
He said we should be knowledgeable. I thought he was gonna be like,
should or should not fly it.
But you think we should definitely? No, I don't think what the discussion is. We definitely have to remember that it's there, right? Like, many people are saying, well, we got to put it in museums at least. But to fly it publicly, do you think that should be allowed? Neville's your
Yeah, I mean, I think it should absolutely be allowed. I mean, when you get offended by something, just because a small percentage of Americans get offended by something, doesn't mean you can take away their First Amendment rights. I mean, we wouldn't have any free speech if a certain amount of people got offended by something. because everything can be offensive.
Okay.
So.
Ramy?
Dude, I hate these people, man. Holy shit, this is making me so angry. Oh my god, dude. All these little shitter frat boys, dude, in training. I saw this video years ago and I agree with all these chud takes. I've since grown and you've been a huge influence in helping me and my friends see the light. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be shitting on these kids too much. I feel like some of them are in here right now. You know what I mean? They used to be like that. That smart kid makes.
I'm really glad to have my next guest on the show, and I've always said this. I always respect people who possible, and I really
that I would want to make it too.
Wait, what? That's the kid? Wait, that smart kid makes fan edits now. This is him? Oh my god, he's like a fucking Sam Cedar fan, dude. Oh god, he's a revolution and counter-revolution, March Madness and Confederates. My political identity crisis, 2020 COVID, Confederates and the Kaiser Reich. Wait, what? This dude is like...
That's why my beta fishes started talking to me.
Feed me, father, for I am hungry.
Wait, what did he have? The shirt. I want to see what the t-shirts were that he had. It is him, yeah. Kaiser Reich is a mod for Hearts of Iron. He did an interview during COVID.
Just one giant urban area. And I thought, oh boy, if this is as contagious as people are saying, it's going to be a problem. China's a major trade hub. But the thing that convinced me that it was going to be a problem was...
I'm trying to figure out if he's a fan of mine or not. Okay, that's all. That's literally all I'm trying to figure out. You go, Andy. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, whatever. I'm being honest. I'm being radically honest right now. And I can't tell from any of these videos.
Similar.
Yes.
Reads his history. Chris's ego that he is Kemalist and not very smart. All is going as planned. I have already derailed Chris's video project, and I will continue.
What the fuck? I mean, he has a communist Ushanka, dude.
Question mark, where is chat?
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Green people. In order to take America and the West away from its founding Catholic values, is it hypocritical for me, a Catholic fundamentalist, to be a devout American nationalist?
Oh shit,
One
I got
year and
worried. I
still
thought there
don't
might
know
be
what this
TOS
guy
there.
is talking about.
You are literally a parasocial streamer? What? Shut up, dude. Fuck you guys, okay? I like to learn more about people that are in here. His accent Too many HasanAbi a fan. Yeah. Should not have made fun of him, dude. Hey, he's just. Oh God. Okay, let's wait. Let's keep watching him fucking own
definitely
people.
have the right to be offended by the Confederate flag. Even now, when you have like Klan meetings, they fly the Confederate flag, and so someone like a group of people who hate minorities, not just blacks but Hispanics, Jews, people from the Middle East, they have this ideology that you, as a minority, are lesser. Then you definitely have the right to be offended, even if it was just a mystery.
Well, I mean, you can be offended, but you can't deny someone the First Amendment.
I mean, I feel like that's also like hate speech. Also,
Bro, they just like hate having a fucking conversation about the morality of the Confederate flag. So they have to resort back to the First Amendment. First Amendment. Fuck your First Amendment, bitch. Okay? Fuck you and your fucking dumbass First Amendment. No First Amendment for you. Okay? Shut the fuck up. It's just like, what about my First Amendment? Like, why are you such a pussy, dude? Why are you such a fucking coward? Like, I mean, seriously, why? First of all, there is no First Amendment, okay? If you're a fucking minority, there's no First Amendment. You putting a goddamn Confederate flag or a Confederate monument outside of a fucking courthouse is a directly the opposite of the First Amendment. You're saying your free speech, if you are from one of these backgrounds that we tried to fucking murder and still tried to murder to this day, you have no First Amendment, you have no rights, you have nothing, you are not human. That's what you're saying. So shut the fuck up. Like, conservatives try to not treat First Amendment as a fucking free one-time hate speech card challenge, dude.
Thanks for 4 months
literally,
of
like,
entertainment,
it's insane. It's always like,
and
oh,
molding.
First
You're
Amendment,
great at
First
what you
Amendment.
do.
So hate speech is not allowed in the Constitution.
What is
And
hate speech, do you say?
So like at Klan meetings, I feel like everything within a Klan meeting is hate speech. And so I feel like the only reason that they are allowed to have these meetings is because it's the First Amendment right. But when you start to fully belittle minorities, then you shouldn't be allowed to fly the flag and have those meetings.
See, what I'm stressing is that you guys are misinformed about the flag's like origins. You're saying that it's racist, but the flag is not a racist thing. It's been molded by our.
Hey, you know the fucking white dudes that were in their pickup truck, like, that was waving the Confederate flag and they called you the N-word while they were driving down the street, black girl? Well, let me tell you what the fucking Confederate flag actually means, dude. Let me explain to you, a black woman living in fucking Kansas, what the Confederate flag really means, okay? Please.
Society to be looked at as a racist thing when really it's not.
Okay,
And,
so
okay.
Okay, sorry. I get like that the history you might see it as not being racist, but right now, like currently, it is seen as racist. The Klan could have it, so I feel like we couldn't look at it as it not being racist.
Brittany?
Going off what Brittany said, so you said that the Confederate flag, like the origins of it wasn't racist. Like that's not why they created it.
Yes.
But the origins of the swastika as well were not racist. It was a Hindu symbol for well-being and health. So that has transformed into be a discriminatory, bigotry symbol. The same thing has happened with the Confederate flag. So you don't see people like putting the swastika up saying, oh, this is for well-being and health. It has transformed and evolved as over time. So the same thing has happened with the Confederate flag. So now it doesn't mean the same thing as it meant when it was originated.
And to that point, you know, that's the same thing we can say with the American flag. I think Michael brought up a good point about we have to recognize the history. We can't disregard the history. The history of the American flag is controversial too. There was one time where that same flag represented women not being able to vote. That same flag represented segregation. But now the flag itself represents a lot of other things. So we have to also recognize that what is the symbolism of it now, and is it relevant now? That's the question. Is it something that we need to be able to fly now? You want to speak to that?
Oh my God.
I think.
Oh my God. One of those kids was actually flying the Confederate flag in his Honda Civic, dude. How dare you? How dare you defile an affordable vehicle, just top of its class sedan, like a Honda Civic, with the fucking disgusting loser flag that only fucking racist losers fly, dude. That is messed up, dude. That is so disrespectful. That is so incredibly disrespectful to Japanese engineering. Wow. Honda Civics are made for racing out backs of targets, not hate. Yeah, Honda Civics are for destroying Mustangs, apparently. If you ask people on TikTok, wait, hold on. I sent Jake and Bake live a TikTok video that we gotta watch now. I told him this is you.
Upcoming Norwegian election. Vote right.
Yeah, if you ask Google, okay, or if you ask YouTube and TikTok, Honda Civics are actually made to fucking destroy Mustangs. This is what Honda Civics are for, okay? Hold on, let me just send it to myself real quick. I'm sending myself the TikTok link. I'm going to play it right now.
I'm just sitting in the studio just trying to get. I'm just sitting in the studio just trying to get.
No, you know what they say, Mustang driver, no survival, no.
Like, come on, bro, for real. I think we all know that a Mustang's worst nightmare is a Civic. Like, if y'all guys don't believe me, it's all over YouTube, TikTok, Civics, gabbing Mustangs, Hellcats, whatever. For example, this is a $5,000 Civic build. I know, this thing gabs almost about anything. Vipers, Mustangs, Hellcats, you name it. And it's only for $5,000 compared to a Mustang, you'll probably be spending way more than that. And if you ever see a Civic on the road with a laptop in the passenger seat, bro, watch out, don't even try, bro. And you know what Mustangs don't have? Doom everything!
1 year.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Dude, just Civic drivers, don't be insane about your car challenge. Impossible. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Your laptop go the other way. Honda owners when VTEC kicks in. Oh, that's so fucked up, dude. What does Duma mean? I don't know what that means. It means fuck your mom. Oh, Duma balls fit in your mouth? Wait, really? Duma nuts fit in your mouth? Is that why? Is that why I keep saying Duma? Yet for something like motherfucker? You should get a Volkswagen GTI. I'm not going to do that, dude. I'm not going to get a fucking Volkswagen GTI, okay? I don't know why you guys keep saying that. Is Viet for like fuck you or fuck your mom or fuck off? Okay, got it.
Let me think. Earlier, Christopher said that
DUMA.
Wait, I had it in my head. I had it in my head before you said that.
Yes, sir.
They're like,
I'll tease something. Tomorrow, I'll be hanging out with a Vietnamese person on a special broadcast. Yeah, Miskiff, Pog. Is it Luna Oi? What? No. You ever see shit Civic owners say? Did you guys see that? That he was going at least 35.
What's up, guys? My name's Robert Lovely. Today I'm going to show you my 92 Honda Civic with VTEC and Doge. Alright, first let's talk about these curb fillers. I put these curb fillers on there, that way I know when I'm up next to a curb and I don't fuck up my nice wheels. These are a 3-piece rotor wheel, and I got these lug nuts on there. What these lug nuts are used for is when a car pulls up next to you at a red light, you hit the button on the dash and they shoot out, pop their tires, and that makes sure you always win. I also got these lucky dice here, and what that does is help me get lucky when I'm out looking for pussy. This thing is straight piped right out the side. That's the only place the exhaust should be, and we'll show you the engine now.
What?
Alright, now let's talk about the engine. It's a 1.5 liter Honda with VTEC. I got this custom manifold made here. I had that specifically designed to fit my short throw dipstick in there. It is a turbo manifold, but I took the turbo off, just put a straight pipe out the side. Upgraded the intercooler. This is an oversized intercooler because I'm always overheating when I'm out racing Mustangs. We got custom
What's the fascination with like Honda drivers who like smoking Mustangs? What is that like? What's the reason? This is inside baseball for you.
Strut bar for when I'm going around corners. Something
I know he's trolling, dude.
Mustang owners can't do. We also got this intake right here. I bought that at AutoZone, and it seems to make a lot of power. All right, let's talk about the front bumper and the front fender here. I got these drift stitches here, and I put those on there every time I beat a Mustang. That just helps me keep track of how many Mustangs I beat. I also got this front fender. It's all rusted up here with V8 owners' tears, because every time I beat them, they be crying. All right, you may notice on the side of my car, I got this big old dent. What happened was I was passing a Mustang on the highway at 165 miles an hour, and I swerved and missed a pothole because my car is so dirt nasty low, and I sideswiped that Mustang. And after that, I noticed I had a big old rust spot here, but I said to hell with it. That's more weight reduction, so I'll let that bitch go. Unlike most Hondas, mine doesn't have any Bondo on it. I'd just rather let it rust out and keep the weight reduction. On top, we do have a roof rack here. And I use this for fat bitches when I go pick them up at the mall, because when I put them in the car, they can't get out because the car's so dirt nasty low. Now, if you look at the back of my car, you'll notice I got a lot of stickers here. Each one of these stickers adds 5 horsepower, so I'll let you do the math. First one up.
Each one of these stickers is 5 horsepower.
Here we got zip tie technician. You've seen my drift stitching up front, and that pretty much explains itself. I got braking necks all day. That explains itself pretty much too. Genuine eBay parts. I got everything on here is from eBay pretty much. So, you know, eBay's the best, cheap, get best quality parts from there. Sort of flush, a little bit of offset, but ain't bad. All right, let's talk about the fuel we use in this car. We use 135 octane. That's what I get the most reliable tune out of. I got drum brakes in the back just because I see a little bit better performance in stopping versus the disc brakes. So I swapped those out. And we'll go to the interior and show you some of the interior. All right, so we got this steering wheel made out of mahogany infused with unicorn dust. Got it straight from Japan. JDM as fuck. We got a footprint gas pedal down here, and that gives me excellent throttle response. Also got this shift knob right here, and it's extra long. That way when bitches want to fuck and I'm too tired, I let them fuck my knob. All right, guys, my name's Robert Lovely. Thanks for checking out my 92 Dirt Nasty Low hatch. And remember, if you ain't living a low life, you're living a no life.
That was... Please turn this video off. I can't stop coming. What happened? Yeah, if you... When the turbo kicks in... I fucking smelt it, dude. How to modify your car?
Although Hassan, have a good night.
Bro, if anyone fucking learns how to JDM versus muscle car guy things. Listen, I don't want to fucking see car guy shit because it's a reminder that like you know, my Camry dusts everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, I have a fucking V6 Toyota Camry Sport Edition, got leather heated seats, and I feel like all these fucking losers, they're VTEC Honda, like, they just don't understand. They don't understand that the true superior craftsmanship comes from Toyota, not Honda.
Okay, so there were some like orthodox like Muslim groups that would have 5 pillars and they'd signify that whenever they did terrorist acts. I mean, there are so many good Muslim people out there that we can't just stereotype the 5 pillars with the terrorist acts, which is that's like saying just because KKK people use the Confederate flag doesn't mean we can.
Bro, why do people? Oh, man, what? I don't even know what the fuck he's saying. I feel like he just made that up, or did he get that argument from fucking 4chan or something? Like, Toyota lobbied for less regulations on emissions, though. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Stereotype all Confederate flag with KKK members.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say that Christopher was saying that KKK groups and other like hate groups were flying the Confederate flag, but they were also flying the American flag. So I don't think that that's a valid argument at all in terms of like evolving the Confederate flag into racism. Because
I mean, that should cause you to examine what the American flag means to a lot of people too. I'm just saying, like, not that I'm advocating to ban it or whatever, but like, just think about that. You know, let that sit in a little bit. Let that fester, bro. What does that mean? I think that's we should examine that instead of the other thing that you're doing, which is automatically defending it.
If that was the case, then the American flag would also be known as racist.
I think we're gonna let the professor speak once again.
Okay. Yes. Before the United States.
We get it. You hate America? No, motherfucker. But for a lot of people, America and American exceptionalism is synonymous with white supremacy. And that's why white supremacists don't have a problem fucking flying the American flag right next to the fucking Confederate flag. As a matter of fact, for a lot of those people, it's like their entire cause is to bring America back to what they envision it's supposed to be like. Dude, I have no idea what this is. Let me Google that for you. Yo, check out this sick website on 2011 Camry Sport Edition power. I'm not going to click
Was what it is today. That did represent slavery and women not having the right to vote. But the thing is, we evolved. The United States has evolved over the years. Our founding fathers made it so we could change. When the Union was trying to change the way slaves were treated, the Confederacy, as I said, stabbed us in the back and murdered 500,000 people. And to your argument that the Confederate flag didn't start out as racist, I disagree. Here is a direct quote.
I disagree. This kid's awesome. Yeah, I know. The top of the hour represents capitalist exploitation, contracts that you may or may not want to, you know, be on board with. Top of the hour represents the ad break, but the top of the hour also represents a celebration of escaping said ad breaks. Of course, the way to escape said ad breaks and enjoy a broadcast that is ad-free is by subscribing. You can do that for $5, or I guess it's 20% off, so I don't know what the fuck that does. I'm not very strong on math. Or you can do that for free with a Twitch Prime. It is September now. Now, you can also use an ad block or a VPN. These are other methods that will help you as well. Help you avoid the ads, of course. But Twitch Prime is free if you have an Amazon Prime account. Here's a 1-minute ad break now.
Quote from the Confederate Constitution. Other than this one bit, it is exactly the same as that of the United States. Quote, no bill or attainder ex post facto law or law denying or impairing the right of property in Negro slaves shall be passed. So it says, no matter what, we will keep our slaves. If the Confederates really were fighting for states' rights, and were trying to preserve the United States, then why is this the one thing that they changed? If this wasn't key to the Civil War, why is this the one thing that they actually changed?
I have a question for you.
Let's let him judge.
Oh, this is his moment, dude. This is like, oh, Captain, my captain. You know what I'm saying? He's like popping the fuck off. Every other day of the fucking week, he's getting pants, like he's getting bullied and shit. And right now, in this very moment, in the middle of fucking debate club, my man is spitting hot fucking fire. Girls probably were like, yo, you want to fuck after this? Like, they were like, hey, I never really noticed what you were doing in the back of the class, but like, you know, you want to fucking experiment? Like, what's going on? My man is fucking destroying it, dude. Holy shit. Clean up on aisle 7. I'm wet, dude. I made a fucking mess over here.
Let's calm down. Mr. Jones.
If you said that it was that the South stabbed the North in the back. By
this is literally my dream. Like, when I was in high school, like, what this kid is doing is like my dream from high school. You know what I mean? Like when you're in the shower and you're like, man, I would have fucking spit hot fire in that fucking debate if there was ever a situation and I would just intellectually best everyone. This kid literally lived it, dude. What the fuck? Thanks for the kind words, man. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't show up tomorrow, bestie.
Seating, right?
Yes.
If you're reading the Articles of Confederation, you'll read that it was 100% legal for any state or group of states to succeed. If you'd read the rest
That
of the Articles of
article is
Confederation.
no longer relevant. We got rid of it after
why did you
Shays
bring it
rebellion.
up? Why did you just bring it up then?
I didn't bring up the Articles of Confederation.
You
The
just
Articles of Confederation
You
were
bring up the Constitution of the Confederacy.
the Constitution of the Confederate States of America. The Articles of Confederation was the first Constitution of the United States.
Okay.
We got rid of it after an uprising in Massachusetts and have what we have today. The Articles of Confederation are no longer relevant.
All right, I have another question for you. If you're going to say that the war was started on slavery, what percentage of white Southerners own slaves?
Oh my fucking god. Slave trade was integral to the Southern fucking... It was literally integral to the fucking Southern economy regardless of the fucking percentage of people who own slaves, dude. I hate that fucking revisionist ass, dumbass fucking talking point, dude. So annoying. Nobody asked you to fucking take up arms, bitch. It's not like you were engaging in the radical act of abolition. You know, you fought side by side with the slavers for the behest of the slavers and to preserve slavery. Shut the fuck up. What is she watching?
And here's my other point.
5%.
Diverting from the question.
5%.
Let me answer that. Now, the South was controlled by an elite of rich white people. The elite was trying to make themselves more powerful by pushing the Union into allowing them to move their slaves northward. Here's what they did.
By the way, yeah, as the amazing Evie points out, like, my dude earlier in the fucking
Make me remember
conversation,
you
without
like you remember
actually
me
admitting
the
that
weekend.
slavery was fundamentally important to the Southern economy, literally said that slavery was fundamentally important to the Southern economy. Okay? So, you know, it's not just the fucking slave owners that were fighting, okay? They didn't fucking fight 5% of the South. They fought 100%. Maybe not 100%, but you know what I mean.
They tricked poor Southern whites into thinking they were fighting for freedom, when in reality they were being used as cannon fodder in a war that only benefited the rich people in the South.
Now, before we go into a historical rundown, all right, let's bring it back to East, okay? So, looking at the debate, looking at the discussion, is it relevant for the East population to fly it? Because none of us here, I don't think, are from the South, all right? Or some of you may be, I don't know. But we currently live in, or we're stationed out of Prairie Village, Kansas. So to what extent, or what is the point of some of you deciding to portray it here? What is your rationale?
In my views, the Confederate flag it's a flag on, it's a you can't push me anymore, I'm gonna retaliate. It's like the Gadsden flag from the Revolutionary War. The North I feel that the North.
You can't push me anymore. I will retaliate. To do what exactly? To do what? To do what? Own slaves, motherfucker. What do you mean? That's it. Also, they lost.
North was doing unfair things to the South, unconstitutional things, and the flag was a symbol of like, you can only push me so far before I retaliate.
And do you not feel that the current American flag represents that right for you?
Oh, it absolutely does. But the current American flag was also us seceding from Britain, or not seceding.
Yeah, the difference between the current American flag and the Confederate one, though, is that it's a fucking giant L, bitch. That's the difference, okay? That's the difference. One represents a W against the British, okay? The other one represents a fat fucking L against a bunch of fucking Northerners who didn't even know how to fucking shoot guns and shit, dude. Yeah, one's the fucking L flag, you L nerd. That's the difference.
So, I mean,
my question is,
both flags are kind of based on preserving slavery, let's be real, and also giving an insane amount of power to white land-owning males, but, you know, but that's a different subject altogether.
how many of us in here stand up under that flag and represent the United States of America flag?
I think all of us.
So, is there a need for another flag to be flown to unite us as a people?
Why are there
Is there a need for a Kansas
It's
State
not
flag or a
uniting.
Shawnee
It's,
Machines
the
flag?
Confederate
I mean,
flag wouldn't unite us as a people. I'm not saying yes or no to fly now. I'm saying neutral.
Yeah, no, it's good.
But you can still identify with it personally, your own personal opinions. When you fly that flag, you're not saying everyone around me.
This kid's the worst out of all of them, dude. I like, that kid didn't fucking recover. Like, I bet he's like way more racist now. I'm getting those vibes from the Vineyard Vines kid in the background.
This is who we are. You're just saying I believe.
Did he
in
just
certain
say he
things.
identifies as a racist?
You're not saying everyone around me. This is who we are. You're just saying I believe in certain things about this flag, and those things I want to exemplify those to everybody else.
Yes. I'll go here and then I'll go there.
I mean, I agree with that. I think you have every right to identify with it, but I think it's extremely bigoted and hateful to do that when you are like aware of what it stands for. And you can claim that it stands for states' rights, but if you like took a history class, I assume you know that states' rights in the context of the Civil War were about slavery. Sure, they were about other things, but they were majority about slavery. You took a history class, you know that. You're choosing to be bigoted, and
Yeah, but it's called CRT, so I choose not to listen. Instead, listen to my mama and dad.
don't understand that.
Mr. Shutt.
So why do you fly the Confederate flag or whatever?
I'm not saying this.
Okay. I'll take that as a yeah. Okay. So why do you fly the flag because of what you said earlier that you can only push me so far, blah 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 blah. And what does it like represent when you put it on your car or put it in front of your house?
This fucking sophomore is comstering the fucking senior, dude. That's awesome. Someone say, each state has a flag. Fly your state flag if you love states' rights. Wait, didn't a fucking state flag literally have the Confederate flag baked into it? Which one was it? I don't know, these American states. There's too many of them, but it was Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Or wherever you put it.
It represents you can only push me so far. I have a Gadsden flag sticker on my car, which is Revolutionary one, the yellow one.
Okay, why don't you just fucking fly that only then? Huh? Why do you have to? I mean, that alone is like saying you're a fucking loser, okay? But that's... I bet that Gadsden flag is right next to, that Gadsden sticker is right next to a Blue Lives Matter sticker, right next to a "We will defend Israel unconditionally" sticker. Just a perfect representation of like dumbass conservative Americans and like how confused they are about their own political ideology. You know what I mean? It's like one is like libertarian, don't step on me, I hate a tyrannical police state. And then also the other one is like, I love licking the boot of the police state. I love that the state has a monopoly on violence, brother, as long as they are, you know, doing the violence to the people that I want them to do it to. And then also hyping up a tyrannical police state that is doing genocide, ethnic cleansing, apartheid overseas with American funding and oversight and weapons.
One with the snake. I think that they're very similar. You can only push me so far.
Georgia, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I was gonna say about what Mike said. He was just talking about how, you know, there were certain things that like he wanted to associate with the flag, but you can't really like only associate like your Southern heritage with the flag. You have to like associate everything. You have to go with the Southern heritage. You have to go with the slavery. You have to go with seceding, and like you can't, you know, take part of the flag and say this is what I'm for. You have to go for all of it.
I mean, you can't take parts of the, you know, free speech and say only if it doesn't offend me.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Right. Yes, sir. And then I'll come back to you.
Well, people in the South, like, I feel like they've recognized that people may see it as it represents racism, but it just represents their whole culture as a, like as a whole. Like, they accept all of that. They accept that that happened in the past, but they're not, like, that was their heritage. That's what happened to, like, their ancestors and all that. So they're going to keep that as, like, their family heritage.
And to your statement, sir, then what do you say to Southern blacks who want to represent their heritage? How do they feel about that flag? Why don't they fly?
Well, because it might have affected them in a negative way, but it could have also affected a bunch of people, not just necessarily blacks, but everyone in a negative way. So it should be a free choice whether you want to fly it or not.
Mr. Yost?
You know, like as Georgia was saying, we have to look at every aspect of the flag. And she mentioned slavery and stuff. She didn't mention the unfair treatment by the North. And
Please stop putting ad breaks during interesting parts. Some of us cannot subscribe to someone who's also richer than us. So you're punishing us poor people who are trying to learn. HasanAbi, you run the most ads on Twitch I've ever seen. I should ban this guy, right, chat? Account created. Followings is 11. Okay, dude. Just shut the fuck up, bitch. Fake account. Came in here to fucking say that. Knows it's a fucking lie. Just so we can clip this reaction and probably post it on some fucking hate-ridden. Yeah, good. Have fun. Now your fucking main account is shadow banned, for the record. Try to type in your main account. You can't. That's what happens when you put a fucking sock up, for the record. There's no free speech here. If you think that you're going to have free speech, just run your fucking stupid ass mouth. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, dude. Not happening.
And also the I keep blanking out. It was wait. I had something I was gonna say.
But I think so.
It was. She said in schools what we're taught, like everyone knows history is written by the victors, so we're taught to focus on the slavery. I think if the other side would have won, then absolutely we'd be focusing on, we'd look at this North poorly, and
I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't be teaching you if the South would have won. I'd probably be chilling somewhere else. All right.
Can I have like 3 examples of what else the Civil War was about that was not?
What did he just say? Wait, did I?
On the slavery. I think if the other side would have won, then absolutely.
He laughed, dude. He laughed because he recognized how fucking racist his dumbass was being.
Absolutely, we'd be focusing on, we'd look at this North poorly, and
I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't be teaching you if the.
Look at that smirk, dude. Even the black teacher had to step in and go, I probably wouldn't be teaching if the South had won.
South would have won.
Yeah, the reason, that's the difference, dude. That's why you can fucking make this little shitty ass argument, dude. What a fucking piece of shit. Oh my God. Just so morally bankrupt, dude. These fucking little kids, like, listen, you can be a victim of misinformation. You can be a victim to your surrounding cultural attitudes. You can be fucking, you can learn history the wrong way. But it's fucking $0 to shut the fuck up and listen to other people when they try to educate you. So the moment that you like are no longer just simply spewing misinformation, and on top of that, taking a more aggressive stance in a situation where like people that are more knowledgeable than you are fucking telling you, you know, you're a fucking douchebag. God damn.
I'd probably be chilling somewhere else. All right.
Can I have like...
I'm gonna give myself fucking time now for nothing, but it's not like I had any.
The existence of the grossly affluent is a moral obscenity, and our economic system inevitably leads to oppressive and exploitative power hierarchies. Redistribution is the only ethical option. But now that I think about it a little more clearly, is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? I think I heard that in a video game once. And you know, I did earn this fair and square.
Is this the Nazi comic guy? No, it's not the Nazi comic guy. But I do assume that this is like, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is not done on its own.
I mean, I'm advocating for an important cause, doing important things, and that makes me an important person. And important people need...
Yeah, I'm sure this is just like totally random and casually created on September 3rd. Oh, this guy's a Nazi too? Really?
Important resources so they can continue doing important things and advocating for important causes. What do you want? That I should starve? You want me to starve, don't you?
He's not a Nazi, just generally chuddish. I wonder where your viewers in the context of this video are not skipping bench day. They're literally admitting that conservatives get paid to be more conservative. Yeah, no, I understand that, but I'm sure that that fucking person probably didn't just make this randomly. Yeah, I think that person is who have, I assume, never watched
It says
a single fucking piece of my
actually
content.
14 months.
Assumes that that's what I advocate for now or something. So you know the socialism when you're poor and the poorer you are? I think this is a clip out of context. He's an animator from the glory days of Newgrounds, so he was edgy in the past, but now he is half reformed. This guy traumatized me as a kid. He made fucked up My Little Pony porn. Oh, God. You're never going to finish this debate? You may possibly enjoy this. Yes, I did it. I saw a randomly YouTube video and wanted you to watch. I really don't understand anything. I thought the animation was funny. Had big words like Hasan uses. Not going to lie. If I have to take a ban, that's all right. I'm sorry if this was not an okay video. This dude has been spamming this non-stop. Okay, I'm not going to ban this person. I think it's just like a little kid.
Pepe La.
No, I'm not going to ban him. A few YouTube bandies have been making videos on you, not big people, but parts of the commentary community. Yes, I know. The commentary community that are making videos about like how hypocritical I am for fucking buying a house are not exactly the parts of the commentary community that have ever been fond of me to begin with. So I don't really care. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the racist kid. For having such an outsize, you will never actually get to use much of it. Yeah, well. Dude, the amount of fucking weirdos with like weeb avatars that fucking hate me have multiplied. Like
Northern
furry,
Pride.
weird
Sherman
furry
didn't go far
avatars.
enough.
Like all the time in my fucking... It's so weird. It's always like... It's like trans weeb furry accounts that are like neoliberal, I think. With like 35 people that they follow. And I don't know where, like, or why they fucking hate me. Like, I don't know how this happened. But, like, there's a bunch of people like that that just fucking...
Three examples of what else the Civil War was about that was not slavery.
This isn't an argument about the Civil War.
Okay, yeah, it is, because that's what the Confederate flag was about.
What happened?
I think so far we've had a pretty good discussion. All right, so there's no reason to get.
My guess is that they feel betrayed about what? And they're not. I don't think they were ever fans of me. I just don't know where the fuck they came from.
Control.
I mean, I just feel like that's a legitimate question since the Confederate flag came from the Civil War. I feel like that's a legitimate question. What else does it stand for? Like, what specific states' rights issues are you talking about? And, like, how do you feel like you're being pushed? In what ways are you being pushed that you feel the need to fly the Confederate flag? Like, personally.
Mandated by the government.
Okay, like, in what instance?
Give it to him, let's go. Well, if we want to talk about how states' rights and how all this stuff, you want to have freedom in what you believe in, right?
Okay, like, specifically, though.
Specifically, okay. So, not everyone is entitled to health care, but yet we think that everyone is entitled to health care. Not everyone is...
What the fuck? Bro, you're literally a junior in high school. Why do you have such weird fucking disoriented points of view, dude? What the fuck? Dude, why are like 17-year-old Americans like this, dude? They're so brain diseased. Like, you haven't even developed your fucking prefrontal cortex enough to just like have this strong of a feeling that like people don't deserve health care. What? That's so weird, man. What? Dude, you're supposed to be like... You're supposed to be like young and innocent at this point. You know what I mean? Still, like relatively young and innocent. And like not have the point of view where it's like, yeah, not everyone deserves healthcare. Like, what the fuck?
is entitled to slavery because we got rid of that, right?
What? Wait, what?
Entitled to healthcare. Not everyone is entitled to slavery because we got rid of that, right?
Bro, what the fuck? Wait. Bro, this dude can probably throw the football extra hard or something. There's no shot that this is an insane amount of unearned confidence from this guy. Okay? Like, there's no shot that this dude has any business saying anything in front of a large fucking crowd. Like, the amount of fucking mediocrity that is, like, oozing out of every single orifice, dude. What the fuck? Somewhere along the line, he, like, got this level of confidence to be able to just say whatever, and people probably always are like, yeah, you're right. You're so right, bro.
Hold on. It's the same thing. Back in the South, Southerners thought that slavery was their right. Now we think that healthcare is our right.
So you're likening slavery to Obamacare?
Well, we're talking about we're talking about big government and we're talking about states' rights. You can compare the two.
We're talking about what was moral then and now. Like maybe in 100 years.
Wait, let's go, Raymond.
Okay, so
Listen up.
I think what I'm getting from what Hayden said was that slavery was okay because they thought it was moral, but slavery was never moral. And so you linking someone to be able to go to the hospital and being able to afford their cancer treatment has nothing to do with slavery being okay back in the South.
And owning people.
Owning people will never be okay. And
Wait, but like neither is denying healthcare to people. Like, I'm so confused. Like, if anything, both of these should be looked at as morally reprehensible behavior. You know what I mean? Like,
so I feel like when you say that you'll only take parts of the flag, of the Confederate flag, you forget that like it also acknowledges the fact that slavery is okay. And so I feel like if you say that someone's pushing you, like who exactly is pushing you? Just like Drake, like who are you, who's pushing you? Like who? How is the government pushing you? What are they doing to Drake?
the government's pushing me, brother.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, what did he say? Obamacare?
Obamacare.
I'm done. I can't, dude. These fucking people. He said Obamacare, bro. Obamacare is oppressing me. They're pushing me. I bet it's the fucking individual mandate. That's what he's like referencing. Yeah, these are your Twitter army. What? What do you mean my Twitter army? You think my fucking Twitter army is advocating that Obamacare is oppressive? Are you lost, dude?
Oh my god. Is Obamacare directly affecting you?
I love that they're making fun of him for it though. It's like, yeah, Obamacare is oppressing me. I can be under my parents' health care until I'm 26 years old, and God damn it, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Lydia.
I think, honestly,
Quiet down.
Okay. I think like if you ever take a history class, they tell you that this part of our history is like a shameful part, and I think it should be left in the past because it's kind of irrelevant now. And I mean, if you want to like fight for your freedom, that's great, but you don't have to do that here in public because obviously it's going to cause more problems. Like, than if you were just to fly it at home. Like, that's your freedom of speech, it's your right, but like, in a public place.
We got a kid right here who's been wanting to have his hand up for a long time.
I have 3 questions for the Miss in the Green. What is your name, first off? Okay, Isabel, do you pledge allegiance to the American flag?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Let him finish.
Do you know that when we left Britain to come over here, we took land from the American Indians?
Yeah, I do know that.
And do you know that also that the flag that we fly also kind of stands for hatred, and that we took land from other people, and that we've been living.
Wait, where is he going with this? Is he gonna say like, and that's fucking morally reprehensible, we need to burn the American flag right now, or is he gonna say that's exactly why we need the Confederate flag?
In land that technically was.
I don't know, man. These fucking kids are weird, dude. Like, they're little sociopaths, bro. They can go either way. I feel like half the time I'm like waiting for them to say something cool, and then they're just like. And that's why the Confederate flag should be flown.
Wasn't ours to take. So why are you only holding partial facts? Why are you only holding facts to the partial facts to the Southern flag when people fly this for freedom and they don't also fly it for people stealing from the
Bro, holy shit. My heart goes out to every fucking like every LGBT black brown kid that had to fucking grow up in an environment like this. This shit is terrifying, dude. I'd just be like, oh my god, this dude's like literally like that dude has such a high level of social anxiety, and yet he's overcoming his like fear of public speaking exclusively to be like, actually, you fly an even more racist flag, and that's fucking sweet, in an effort to defend flying the Confederate flag. Like, this motherfucker overcame social anxiety to be extra racist, dude. That's crazy. I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? You're like you're on the verge of tears because you're talking in front of a fucking entire classroom to defend the Confederacy, bro. That's crazy to me. Oh my God, what a bunch of little shitters, dude. What the fuck?
And people fly this for freedom, and they don't also fly it for people stealing from the... You fly that flag every day for freedom, but we can't because it only stands for slavery in your mind.
Yeah, that's right, brother. White power. I mean, fuck. I meant, yeah, heritage, not hate. That's what I meant. Separate but equal, yeah. Oops.
I don't take my flag and go on Indian reservations and wave it around and be like, look what I stand for. I don't do that. Okay, I don't do that. What Drake does and what all of you who wave the Confederate flag in front of any African American students at East, you're condoning that and you're openly telling them that you accept the racism that they have faced and continue.
That's a pretty good rebuttal, though. That's a
And
pretty
you're
clean
faced by
recovery.
you.
It doesn't matter because she's female. So obviously, like, you know, wasn't a good time. 2015, not a good time to be a socially justice-minded woman, okay? In the classroom, on the internet, like, doesn't matter. Automatically, they're like, this is going in my clip compilation. Obviously, you're emotional, and therefore you lost the argument, despite the fact that the previous kid literally shat his pants while he was defending the Confederacy. But we'll avoid that. Okay? Yeah, this is going in my hysterical SJW-owned compilation.
I know all of you that make fun of the we too are East thing, all of you do that. I hear you do it. It is absurd. And for you to sit here and be like, it's okay because of states' rights and try to condone your own racist actions is absurd. Like, that is so ridiculous. And you can sit there and laugh at me, Drake, but you are being bigoted. And I think, like, the general...
Oh, yeah, hysterical. Owned. It's like...
American population that like is actually educated would agree with that. Maybe not all of us here at Shawnee Mission East that live in this bubble, but like I'm sorry that you're gonna continue.
So did Muhammad quit his job after this when he realized like 90% of the fucking students that he was educating were just like racist shitheads, or what happened? What happens in that situation? You can't like hit a kid, you know what I mean? Like, think about it. Muhammad, black teacher in Kansas, has to educate like rich white kids, and they're just literally like, I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna wave the Confederate flag. Like what do you do? You can't hit them. What do? You just have to sit there and take the abuse? You can, but you'll get in trouble.
Quiet down. I'll comment on what Isabel said about flying the Confederate flag in front of any African American that sees it, and you were kind of using that to back off on the American flag and the Native Americans.
No, I didn't. I said I don't do that. So.
No. But my point is, we fly the American flag everywhere. So any Native American that walks around, you're gonna see the American flag.
Okay, but like, hold on. Why is no one examining that is fucked up? Like, why? Not a single person's like, yeah, that's actually kind of fucked up. And everyone is like, yeah, you're right. That's why we need to fly more racist flags. Like, not a single person's been like, yeah, I think we should do everything we can to, you know, offer restitution and acknowledge our wrongdoings of the past and try to make amends for those things. You're not supposed to double down and be like, yeah, we started off racist. We might as well go extra racist. What is happening, dude?
house on a daily basis. So does that not represent your entire like background? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Let's go here. Yes, ma'am. Let's.
So the Native Americans. Okay. So the Native Americans used to use swastika as a peace symbol, and after World War II and everything that went off with Hitler, they realized that the swastika had a different connotation, so they stopped using it. Just like when you look at the.
Does she think Indians are actually like Indians as in Native Americans? Oh my God, that's the wrong Indian. Oh my God. Bless her heart. He was trying to do the right thing. He was trying to do the right thing. The energy is in the right place. Okay? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
The Confederate flag, you realize that it doesn't have the connotation that the American flag does. When you see
She's actually right.
the Confederate flag, you think of slavery.
Wait, really? Native Americans use swastikas too? I thought it was like, I thought it was like a Hindu symbolism. The Navajo Indians used it? Damn. Okay, never mind. Owned. Wait, let's see. I did not know that this was a thing. Information about the swastikas at the Chemo Theater. Oh, shit, dude. The Chemo was designed and built in 1927 using the style and designs that were very common to several Native American cultures in the American Southwest at the time. Now in the National Register of Historic Places, the design elements of the Chemo Theater are preserved for their original cultural significance. One of the oldest symbols made by humans, the swastika dates back some 6,000 years to rock and cave painting. Scholars generally agree it originated in India. With the emergence of the Sanskrit language came the term swastika, a combination of su, or good, and asti, to be. In other words, well-being. Fucking rolled. Rolled. He was right. Will this be a learning lesson for chat? No, absolutely not. My streamer is stupid. I did not know that. Guys. African tribes have used it too. It's really basic shape when you think about it. Yeah, no, I know. I know that other cultures use it. I just never knew that Native Americans had. But having said that, yeah, you learn, man. You fucking learn. The army used it for the 45th? What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. Oklahoma National Guard were organized as part of the 45th Infantry Division, also man troops from Arizona. Chat suddenly acting like they knew that? Yeah, I know. Swastikas were really common from Europe, Middle East to Central and Middle Asia. Yeah, Nazis were kind of culture vultures, but that's not really surprising if you think about it. They did. They fucking bit off everything, dude. Imagine being in the war and getting a 45th tattoo in the early 30s. They did. They fucking they did the culture vulture thing. Hold the Nazis accountable. That's it. That's it. I'm canceling the Nazis. Yep. Why? Cultural appropriation. Stealing the swastika from all of these other cultures, completely unacceptable. Finally, someone had to say it. Canceling the Nazis for cultural appropriation. They had a good run, but it's time to go.
And there's so many different symbols for Southern pride and freedom, but the fact that you choose the one that already has the negative connotation, like you could use any other symbol to represent freedom and like Southern pride or whatever you're trying to do with it. I really don't understand why you feel a need to throw it. And if it's like freedom of speech, like I don't think that people really understand that freedom of speech, like what it is. Because like when I'm saying don't wave your Confederate flag, like the government isn't telling you to do that. I'm saying that, and I'm using my freedom of speech to argue against. Like, I don't think that people understand.
I mean, you can't use your freedom of speech to argue against freedom of speech.
Wait, yes, you can. You literally can. It's so stupid. You unironically can. What? What? That's... You are literally anti-free speech if you say you can't use your free speech to argue against free speech. What the fuck? What?
I mean, it's just irrelevant. Not validly. You say, oh, you shouldn't be allowed to fly your flag or whatever.
You know what? What this dude did is called the "I'm the referee, dude" technique. Okay, it's very effective in certain circles. Sometimes you just gotta drop that in there. I'm the referee, and you can't use free speech to argue against free speech. Okay, and then you say you're being real you're dropping nonchalance. Okay, did you're dropping nonchalance, did.
But you're using the same right that we are using.
Can I ask a specific question? Okay, so I want to ask a specific question. Can I ask a specific question? Because we have obviously a lot of you in here who support the Confederate flag. In what way?
It's so sad, dude. Black teacher in Kansas, like they're having to say those words is such a sad fucking picture. There's obviously a lot of you in here that support the Confederate flag. How are you gonna fucking teach these kids, man?
Personal level, do you feel tied to Southern heritage and what the Confederate flag represents?
I do not feel any.
I just want to know.
Not at all.
Then, so why do you fly the flag?
Yeah.
Because it's a symbol of you can't push me anymore.
Okay.
Let me say something real quick.
No, I'm just, please.
You can't push me anymore to do what? You can't push me anymore to do what? Your rights? Your rights to do what? My rights to have a, robust and growing economy? Okay. Your rights to have a good economy doing what? Owning slaves. That's the heart of the argument. Thank you, Weird Panorama, for the 20 gifted subs.
Because, all right, I have a question. And then I'll come back to you. I have a wife from the South. My wife is from Memphis, where she sees the Confederate flag on a regular basis. And her question, when I told her about this conversation, she was like, "But they live in Kansas." And if they're gonna take,
the South.
No, let me finish, Chris. It's my turn. It's my turn. I want.
Bro, you guys are not letting Chris thrive right now, dude. You know what, Muhammad? It's kind of fucked up, dude. Kind of fucked up that you're not letting Chris own this combo. Let Chris have his moment, dude. Let Chris have his moment. Why? This is literally like I'm not telling a black man to quiet down about racism, but like also think about it, dude. You're a teacher. You talk every day. This guy,
10 months hyperpog.
this is his moment. You got to let him loose, dude.
Respect the argument. I want to talk. So,
hey, quiet.
Her argument. Killing me, son. We're good. All right. So, her argument was that if they're gonna take Southern heritage, they gotta take all of Southern heritage.
Look at him. He's got a little slinky, whatever that is. I don't know what's going on. He's stanced up.
You can't just represent one part of Southern heritage and say, well, this part over here, I don't represent that. right? Just like we're saying we have to represent the entire of the American flag and what it's representing now and what it's evolved to represent. So what has the Confederate flag evolved to represent now that is so relevant to your somewhat privileged Prairie Village life?
I mean,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He said privilege, dude. That's gonna have a lot of angry white boys, dude.
I have never like supported like the Confederate flag. I don't own one. I don't fly one. I'm supporting the right to do it.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Coward. Pussy. You're a pussy. Go buy one then. Pussy.
Yes, sir.
I think that this conversation has turned into.
Why not? Why don't you own a Confederate flag? If it's not a big deal, why don't you own one? Why don't you buy one? Why don't you fly one? Loudly and proudly. What's up? It's not a big deal. Why don't you get a Nazi flag? Why don't you fly that?
Less than 3.
You want to fly the fucking maybe the Nazi flag is not about hatred, but also about heritage. You know what I mean? Yeah, the folkish heritage. Why don't you want to fly that then?
For a month. Love the channel. Love the content. Keep up the great work.
Whether or not you can fly the flag as to why people do fly the flag. And I think under the First Amendment, like, pretty much you're right, whether it be good or not,
Absolutely.
you can fly the flag.
Yeah.
And to argue against why people fly the flag, that's kind of their belief. I think, like, debating.
Do you have a Confederate flag? No, motherfucker. Why would I have a loser participation trophy for fucking racism, dude? What am I, a pathetic fucking loser? No, of course I don't have a fucking Confederate flag. Why would I own a fucking L flag, dude? What a silly thing. No, of course not.
About it is never going to change the way they feel, because obviously it's a minority opinion among most Americans, and they feel back, I think they feel backed into a corner, and whether or not like aggressively arguing that they're wrong isn't going to change their opinion. And I think that this debate has shown how heated it gets, and that it's a controversial opinion in the United States, and I don't think that's going to change for a while. And I think it just takes time.
Yeah. And he makes a good point, because whether we like it or disagree or not, you do have a right to fly that flag, and you do have a right to wear the flag. You can even wear.
I mean, you have a Korea veteran hat and a Reagan Bush hat. Both winners. My argument stands. That's called consistency. So yeah.
At East.
W's only.
The administration and the district has said that you have a right to fly the flag and wear the flag as long as it doesn't disrupt whatever is going on. Okay, so.
Do I have a Vietnam veteran hat? No.
In my front yard
Do I have an
that says I love
Afghan veteran hat?
in my
No.
poo-poo.
Do I have an Operation Desert Storm hat? Yes. Dubs only. Dubs only. I don't have a Vietnam veteran hat.
Less than 3, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3.
Come on, guys. Anytime America does like light genocide, it's a dub. Like Korea fucking eradicated a gigantic population. That's a dub for America, at least. Okay, all jokes aside, like, Cuban flag? Yeah, of course I have a Cuban flag. What do you mean? A symbol of fucking, like, radical self-reliance in the face of fucking imperialist opposition. Defeating fucking slaver dictators. Yeah, of course I want to fucking fly the Cuban flag. What are you, crazy? I'm sorry, I didn't realize the Bay of Pigs was a massive dub for America. No. Only dub flags, dude. If anything, the Cuban flag unironically shows we will not be pushed back any further more than the Confederate flag does.
Yes, sir.
I have a question for Ms. Holloway.
Okay.
All right.
Let's not turn this back.
Ms. Holloway, you said that if I take a history class here at East, I'll learn, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that?
Wait.
Guys, shut up about the Bernie thing, okay? Don't ruin this. We're having a good time. I'm fucking around, obviously. Can we just not? Listen, he's got a heating pad on his face. Shut the fuck up about Bernie, okay? Come on, don't ruin the vibes right now.
Let him get his backward views out.
Send him! Send him!
Wait, what did he say? What did he say? I fucking missed it.
Let him get his backward views out.
Send him! Send him!
Professor? Ms. Holloway, do you think that the history teachers here at East are biased because the government that they're running on was the one who won? Because I talked
That's the dumbest argument I've ever.
Bro, is this guy like unironically arguing that like it would have been better off if the South had won or something? Like he went from like I don't want to fly the Confederate flag, or I don't want to say I fly the Confederate flag, to like fantasizing about the South winning. Like, god damn, bro, what a fucking loser. Holy shit. Can I fly the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan flag? That's a dub flag. That's a flag that, not one, but two dubs against one Civil War winner, one also war against America winner. Sorry, I don't make the rules. The Taliban flag is a double dub flag. FBI won't like that, though.
All right, okay. I talked to a 15-year military history teacher at Fort Leavenworth, and he said that the teachers are completely biased, and he told me the real story. And so do you think that what you've heard in the history classrooms at Shawnee Mission East...
Dude, why is the conservative story always the same, dude? Every conservative origin story is like, in the face of overwhelming amounts of evidence, I looked around exclusively to find the one guy that will tell me exactly what I want to hear. So now I'm just going to tell you the story. Why is it always the same? It's always like, everybody told me one thing, but all those guys were lying. So I went and asked around until I found the one person that will tell me what I want to hear, which also happens to be my uncle, and has the exact same opinions as my father, which I am mimicking currently in this argument.
East are a little bit skewed from what really happened.
Okay, no, because like I asked you, and if you know.
But do you know what really happened?
If I know, I asked you to tell me what really happened. I asked you that the Civil War started beside slavery, and you couldn't do it. You just looked at me. So please tell me the whole story.
You said that.
What is she looking at? She's like playing Barbie games and stuff. Like, I can't stop staring at whatever the fuck she's just like, yeah, whatever, dude. Racism, anti-racism. I'm just trying to play fucking Barbie games. Like
16 months fuckers.
Before you were here.
Yeah, you came late.
Yeah, well,
I'll give a rundown again if you want. You want me to?
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go. All right, so the northern manufacturers, right?
Yeah.
And Britain, hang on. You got me laughing.
Let the man.
Go ahead.
All right, so Britain was selling their goods in America for lower prices than the North was, right?
Okay.
So the North had 5 times more population than the South. South's main exporter was cotton and tobacco. And so the South would make most of their money off shipping their cotton to Britain. And the North manufacturers, they made the tariff of 1825, which put a import and export tax on cotton, which would raise prices of northern goods, but it would hurt the southern economy because they would then tax the cotton that goes out to Britain. It was unconstitutional and unfair.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yes.
You said the 2 major crops were what?
Cotton
Who
and
was
tobacco.
making
And how
them?
did they
How did they
them
make
at a
that?
high level without prices being tested? Like, what was their main way of harvesting them?
How did they do that?
Slavery. The cotton
And how much did they pay the slaves? I'm just asking the question. I mean, if their main two crops were cotton and tobacco, and they used free labor, so they made a lot of profit off of it. This is just economics. Then how do you take out the fact that slavery was attached?
All right, well, I have a question for Mr. Justice then.
You brought up an economics debate. Your argument was economics. If they made the majority of their profit off of free labor to be able to send out that cotton and that tobacco to everybody at a cheaper price and make a lot of profit because they don't have to pay the labor, then how can you detach the labor that did it?
Well, if we want to talk about labor, first of all,
Okay, if you can interrupt, then I can interrupt.
I'm gonna go first though. I'm gonna go first though.
Okay. None of this matters.
Okay.
Again, to reiterate Katie's point, maybe that's what it used to stand for, but that's not what it stands for now. It's a symbol of racism. It stands for a symbol of racism. If they're allowed to wear their Confederate flag, am I allowed to like wear all my Nazi paraphernalia to school too?
Hey, let's hear.
You guys that are supporting, no, I'm not trying to be confrontational. I just have a genuine question. If you are supporting it, and do you acknowledge that people are offended by it racially? Okay, so what do you have to say to the people that feel?
Guys, this is totally unrelated, but I didn't wear socks all day today. I brought them here and then I totally forgot to put them on when I started streaming. You know, just getting kind of cold. I'm gonna put them on now. I don't know. I wanted to share that with you guys.
Feel personally offended by the flag? Do you say like F them, freedom of speech, like, because that's a terrible moral compass to live by?
Say it to me. Well, just say it to me. Say it to me. Yeah.
Okay, but there's a very large percentage of people in a population and demographic that agree that it is racial. I mean, obviously, like there's both sides that agree that it's racially offensive. So do you just
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't like the fucking "you're hurting the feelings of black people" argument, because like, I mean, while it's literally true, the people that are waving the Confederate flag literally don't care. They're waving it because they want to hurt the feelings of black people, right? Like, so just bully them because they're pussies. Like, bully them for being gigantic fucking losers, okay? Racist losers got their shit pushed in and begged not to get murdered, okay? Like, why would you want to fucking wave the flag of such a cowardly pussy 4-year-long effort to fucking preserve slavery and then lose and then still fucking wave that, you know? It's so sad. It's like a secessionist terrorist flag, dude. It's an L. And Robert E. Lee himself even recognized that. You know what I mean? And then you can go deeper into... And then you can go... Yeah, more like Robert L. Lee. That's right, dude. Yeah, Robert, hold this L. Lee, dude. Okay, but... You are literally a pussy, though. You get mopped by any of those Southern boys who actually grew up in poverty. You think a fucking fancy-ass school that gives MacBooks to every fucking single kid that goes there are growing up in poverty? Hey, dumbass. The only reason why you think they're like, you know, they grew up in poverty is because you think like, you immediately assume, oh, South, poverty, real American, and all those other aesthetic values that you associate with the South. It's insane. Those guys are all fucking rich as shit. They're all rich high school kids. And even then, what is a pasty ass fucking Southerner weirdo gonna do, dude? What are they gonna do? It's also in Kansas. We're not even talking about fucking, you know, Southerners. They are LARPing as Southerners for sure, but yeah, what's a pasty ass Southerner kid who wants to defend the Confederacy gonna do? Suck my dick, dude? Is that what he's gonna do? Yeah, what's he gonna do, dude? He's gonna quote Fox News at me, dude? Oh shit.
Completely like acknowledge it and say like, well, you know what, sucks, you guys, your history is slavery, like
Last year.
Not them, chat. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about.
CNN took a debate across the entire...
They're not even Southern. We already established that. I'm not talking about them.
Took a poll across the entire nation. 57% of Americans said that the flag was not
Okay, but I'm
racist.
asking you
That's a
personally what you
majority.
say to the people that are in this room that are personally offended by the flag.
I'm sorry that you're offended and you're misinformed about how the flag is what it really means.
All right, this kid's been having his hand up for a long time.
Okay. I really just want to bring the... There have been a lot of... I don't...
Again, whenever I see this, I'm like, this could go either way. You know what I mean? This could go either way. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, he's got a big rain jacket on and shit. I don't know what's happening here. All right, let's see. Let's hear him out.
I don't want to say personal. I want to say more of like opinion attacks on both sides, and I really want to bring it back to the center, to like what the conversation's all about. And you know, I was born in Chicago, but I could not have more Confederate blood in me. I'm directly related to Jefferson Davis. I had great uncles and grandfathers who died in that war, and slave owning, and I just really genuinely think that there are just better ways to represent what those people stood for, because not all of them owned slaves. I mean, as it was stated before,
Except for people in your direct lineage, but
a lot of the war was fought by people who weren't rich. I mean, not all of these people had, owned plantations. A lot of the people who died in that war weren't slave owners, whether or not they believed in slavery. And so, I think that there are better symbols for what those people died for than the Confederate flag.
bro, centrism is such a fucking brain cancer. It's wild to me. Like, how are you gonna try to both sides slavery, dude? Like what are you doing? Like, what is going on in your mind? I feel like it's just like it's like a 7-Eleven slushie in there. I mean, he just stood up just to hear his own voice. He's like when Miskiff wants to fucking say stuff just to like have his voice be heard in the conversation. But the difference between him and Miskiff is like Miskiff is actually entertaining when he chimes in and just says some like random shit. You know what I mean?
I think I kind of just want to get back to like the Native.
You can't start it off by being like, I have family in the Confederacy, like my blood runs red hot for the Confederacy, and then follow that up with like, there's probably better ways to, show what the Confederacy was about. Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? You have to either say with your entire chest that we're fucking, morally reprehensible beings that should not be fucking celebrated. Or you have to turn around and say with your entire chest that, like, I'm proud, brother. I'm loud and proud. Like, you can't start the conversation juice the fuck up. My blood runs red with the honor of the Confederates that stood before me. I stand on the shoulders of giants. So I think we should, like, maybe not, do the Confederate flag. I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess, okay.
American thing. So when we made the American flag, it was after we took land from the Native Americans, so that flag does not directly relate to the Native Americans we took land for. You have the 50 stars to represent the 50 states. When you have the Confederate flag, that directly relates to the fact that they believe in slavery and they seceded from the North. So you can't put two and two together and try to make a valid argument.
The only difference you can make is that, like, the American flag at least, like, had one honorable cause, you know what I mean? And that was unification, and also on top of that, like, destroying the British. Okay, you could at least say that. You can't really say that for the Confederacy at all. Okay, like, I'm saying, like, in the most I want to make the American flag look good type beat that you're fucking, if you want to engage in that argument, like at least you could be like, you know, we did some good shit. Like World War II was pretty good. Shouts out to the USSR. You know, shouts out to Stalin. Like he really carried the team. He put it on his back, but like, you know, the Americans did a good job there. Okay. And also, you know, fucking over the British, right? Like that's the thing that you can at least say. You can't really say that about, I mean, the U.S. flag represents killing millions of natives, but sure, 1+ is winning some wars. I mean, no, you know what I mean, okay? I make no mistake. Every fucking flag is, yo, is the weekend play some games with you, cuck lord? Absolutely not. I'm going to end the stream after this debate is over, too.
Because that doesn't make sense. But the American flag symbolizes America, and what America started out as was the colonies, and as we expanded westward, we took but we took land, and the American flag symbolizes America as a whole, and America as a whole does encompass a lot of Native American land.
Would you rather live in your house or Austrian public housing? That's such a dumb question. I would take Austrian public housing any fucking day of the week. I would absolutely take a smaller fucking Austrian public housing situation, because that implies that now there's public housing. It's such a dumb fucking conversation. You must be new here if you are asking me such a dumb question. No, 1000%. That would imply that there's public housing in this fucking country. Are you dumb? That would imply that 65% of the population lives in government housing, like they do in Austria. That is absolutely, without a fucking doubt, 1000% an L, I guess I would take, like, to allow there to be public housing for 65% of the country. Anyway. You meant, would you rather live in your house or Austrian public housing? Like, as in the house I bought, right? That I haven't lived in yet. Thank you, Durfee95.
And to get to America that we had today, we had to take a ton of Native American land. And what I was trying to get to the point as you cannot attack the Confederate flag on the one thing of slavery if you stand for the American flag for the one thing of freedom, because you can say that it stands for hatred now, but it standed for hatred back then, and they're trying to change what the Confederate flag stands for today, which is for their heritage. And if you think that you can like just change this flag from the meaning of taking land from Indians to freedom for everyone, then why can't he change his why can't we change what we look at the Confederate?
I swear to God, this dude is literally combating social anxiety exclusively to be racist, dude. It's so, and he's also taking the long way home with that argument too. He's like, I'm gonna be extra racist while I fucking cry. Like, well, you know, the American flag is pretty fucked up too. But don't examine that, obviously. That's just, so if we're going to have one fucked up flag, we should have two fucked up flags. What's the difference? When I went here, it was the most racist of 8 high schools I went to.
Confederate flag as. That's not fair. And saying that you feel that most people feel really offended by it is really bad, but the fact that you want to make someone change their views and take down their opinions because you can't control your emotions over a certain subject is really immature.
Wait, go ahead. Wait. He's really immature. Nobody's paying attention to him. He's like, you've lost the room, kid. Wait, what did the other person say? What did the counter? What was the counter?
You want to make someone change their views and take down their opinions because you can't control your emotions over a certain subject is really immature.
Wait, go ahead. Wait, go ahead.
Well, they were clapping for him. Oh my God.
I just have, you made a comment about how teaching here is biased and like how the history teachers here are biased. But you say that and that the person that you learned from in, I can't remember exactly the place that you said you
Leavenworth,
were.
I think. Fort Leavenworth.
Fort Leavenworth, you have no way of really completely proving that they were not biased either. Both sides of the situation are going to have a slight bias, but we can only really trust to try to get both sides of the story, and through some of the teachers that a lot of us have learned from are college professors. And so
I'm a no sides Andy, dude. That's what I am. I hate this both sides Andy shit. That's why I'm a no sides Andy.
or have done work of that sort, and so you can't really use this, oh, you're biased with another possibly biased opinion to prove that they're not biased, because it's just kind of a circle of
That's the true
both
sigma.
sides are going to be biased in a certain way, so while you can use that information, you can't use it to say that we're wrong.
Georgia, and then we'll come to Mike.
I just want to say, like, oh, I just forgot.
You want to come back to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think, like, we're straying off the topic. It was, like, whether it should be flown publicly. You know, if you're talking about publicly, like, within persons, you know, everyone has the constitutional right to fly it. I mean, I think if you're flying it, you know, on a public, like, if we flew it on our school flag, like, next to, like, under the American flag, that'd be like flying, like, let's say the Italian flag under it. Because we're not Italy, we're the United States. We're not the Confederacy, we're the United
Whoa, this dude is okay. That's where I draw the line, dude. Racism against Italians. You know me. I draw the line at that, brother. You know, when you compare the beautiful, glorious Italiano flag to the fucking loser flag of the Confederacy, how dare you? I say, how dare you, sir? At this level of Italiaphobia is unacceptable.
United States. You know, I mean, it'd be like, if you're in Mississippi, that's their state flag. So I'd understand if you fly the Mississippi flag, which is also the Confederate flag. I mean, it makes sense, but if we're not in the Confederacy, I don't know why you need to fly the flag on state property.
Georgia, you remember what you were going to...
You're not Italian, shut the fuck up. You're making us look bad. Bro, your name literally is Joe from New Jersey.
Yeah.
watch out. Answer.
I was just gonna say that, I mean, going off of like what Mike said about, you know, I'm just here and is this name Jack? Okay. About what Jack said about how they're just like here to like support their First Amendment right. I don't think that we're saying that like, yes, it's your First Amendment right. We're not disagreeing with that. We're not saying, oh, you can't like do your First Amendment right. I think we're just saying that it's like, it's discomforting to us to like see that in our school, and you know, it's, I don't know, it's just something that I think should not be flown because it's disruptive. And if I were to like, you know, take out and put on a Black Panther shirt, like, that's gonna make so much disruptions toward you guys.
What the fuck? How? Oh my god. Oh, that's so fucking sad, dude. That's so fucking sad. That, like, a symbol of fucking revolutionary struggle and community organizing against white supremacist attitudes and against, like, an imperialist white supremacist state is being fucking compared to the goddamn losers of the Confederacy. Holy fucking shit, dude. Jesus Christ. No, that's how fucking white supremacy is that powerful, by the way. That you have a black girl comparing Black Panther garb to literally the Confederate flag. Like, that's how fucking powerful white supremacy is in America. If a black girl can make that fucking comparison, then of course white people are gonna be racist as fuck, dude. Like, of course. It's crazy.
And I just think, and then going off of whoever said that there was just a small percentage of minorities, or like whoever, I don't even know what they said, but there's about 6 minorities in here, and the rest of them are all Caucasian people saying that they don't think that the flag should be flown. So whoever said that, it was like a small amount of minorities that, you know, didn't like it. There's so many other people that.
That's what they teach us here, that the Panthers are worse than racism? What the fuck? How did they teach the Black Panthers in school? I have no idea. I never got an education in America until college, so I have no fucking idea. They don't? Honestly, they didn't. It was like passing glance in my school. It was a long time ago, but for me, they basically call them a terrorist group. Yeah, remember when Jake Tapper was like fucking tweeting about how Asada Shakur should be brought back to America because she's a fucking terrorist who needs to be tried in American courts? Psycho. Like that level of fucking racial resentment from, you know, a liberal hero like Jake Tapper goes to show you exactly what kind of attitude white people have towards black people. I was just taught that MLK hated them for violence. My high school U.S. history teacher literally called them domestic terrorists. They were a radical communist linked group that promotes arming black citizens and caused many riots. Yeah. During the civil rights movement. What are you, like, pro-Vietnam War and also pro fucking segregation? Like, I'm confused. What do you think the police were doing? What do you think happened to prominent leaders of the Black Panthers? Like, what do you think happened to them? They got assassinated by the government, dude. Like, the American government was 1,000% in the fucking wrong. And the Black Panthers were 1,000% in the right in that conversation. In that argument. If there is an argument to be had, even. Yo, 610, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Kansas education budget was so low that its own Supreme Court said they couldn't underfund by so much, so it's not surprising some of these kids don't know anything. Kansas Supreme Court rules school funding inadequate. They said that MLK did not approve the scary black militant supremacists and told them that peaceful, impotent protests were the way towards change. Except MLK himself recognized at least at the time the importance of having
some of your chatters are missing critical context. This is in one of the wealthiest
another
suburbs
attitude
in the entire Midwest
that worked side by side, and also his protests were not peaceful.
Kansas schools, and
there is no such thing as a fucking peaceful protest against. There's no such thing as a peaceful protest against a violent, oppressive state that wants to keep you segregated. All of those protests turn violent because the police violence is the norm. Went to high school in Waco, Texas. Go ahead. Make fun of that. And we didn't learn about it except some of us who made it to AP US history, and they were basically called extremists and anti-MLK, the guy who completely ended racism, by the way. Who was, of course, everybody knows MLK ended racism by being a conservative Republican. And that he would have voted for Donald Trump. And that the only thing he ever said was, you should judge people by the content of their character and not the color of their skin. He never said anything about, you know, white moderates standing in the way of progress. He never said how fucking Ho Chi Minh was based. and that we must fight against imperialism. He never wanted to, you know, he was not a democratic socialist or socialist. He was just none of those things. Mixed bag.
Like, agree with all of us.
I said I'd call him Mike, so I don't want to.
So both sides of the argument keep on saying us and not we. We're now the United States of America. We're all together in this. I think the whole point of this debate is just to educate the other side on your opinion and really just get out what you wanted to say about the flag. The First Amendment says you're allowed to fly it, so it's allowed to be flown, but also it can be rude to fly it because some other people don't like it. So there's disrespect, but there's also your rights. It just depends which side you side with more. So that's
okay. The First Amendment allows you to say the N-word. Say the N-word.
I'm surprised you're still online.
They really did my man Chris dirty, bro. He was gonna crush this entire debate. Some of your chatters are missing critical context. This is one of the wealthiest suburbs in the entire Midwest / Great Plains. It wasn't one of the underfunded Kansas schools, and it's full of rich white kids. Yeah. Shouts out to Chris for having a lot of shoulder strength, to be honest.
That's really all I have to say is we're the United States of America now, so we're all together, and there's always opinions on both sides, so it's, are you okay with the disrespect if you're supporting your right, or are you going to give away your rights so you don't disrespect someone? That's really what this is all about.
And I think on that note, on that,
Hey, let us speak. One more.
Are you guys good? Are you guys good?
They had to kill Fred Hampton when he was 21 years old, but the Black Panthers were terrorists, right? Libs in the chat think. In his sleep, by the way. They literally fucking assassinated him. They drugged him, and then they assassinated him in his fucking sleep. But the Black Panthers were terrorists, right? Libs in the chat for 1 second. Who were the real terrorists? Also, this implies being a terrorist is bad. Terrorism is just a term used against the enemies of the state by the state to quell their demands in a lot of cases. Yes.
We still got 15 minutes. All right. Professor
He's like, I'm about to pop off. Look at him. He's about to spit bars, dude. He's like getting ready. He's like pumping himself up.
Damn, we want
dude, holy shit, dude. Holy shit. He needs his own like. He needs some fucking music behind to get him going. You know what I mean? He needs some fucking, what do you call it?
I
Wait,
wonder
hold
if
on.
they teach Kansas kids about John Brown Pepela.
Okay. If we're the United States, then why do you fly the flag of 11? Then why are you... Okay. Then why do people fly the flag of a group of people that betrayed us and tried to leave? Secondly, we're not saying that you can't fly it. We're asking you to think before you do it and understand that people might be offended. And as you may say that you have the right to fly the Confederate flag, well, go ahead. We also have the right to burn it.
Okay, I have a pretty similar comment that Mike did, and also what Nathan was talking about. I think there's alternatives, and like I didn't come here to convince any of you to like to say that I don't think you should fly it, but I think there's a lot of you in here that like engage in like the passive aggressive behavior like that supports it and encourages people to fly it, and I think a lot of you are better than that and should think about it. Like I know there's some of you in here that I'm not going to convince, and I don't expect to really convince anyone, but I think like the purpose of this debate, I forgot who it was, someone said that like we're just sounding like broken records and we're just yelling all over each other. I don't think that's true. I think we're all pretty passionate about the subject, obviously, but I think that this is like a really good opportunity for a lot of you to think about it at least. And I think that there's a lot of you in here that could stand to think about it, like on both sides. Like it's obviously I don't think that you should not be allowed. I think you should be allowed to have it on your car or wherever you want. But I think like if you're going to make that decision, then I think you should be ready for the repercussions. And I think you should really think about like what kind of a person you're portraying yourself to be.
Drake. Okay, as Christopher said about burning the flag, you guys will get mad that I fly it, but I'm not gonna get mad that you burn it, because I'm not the type of person to get offended easily. And if you guys are the type of people that get offended by me doing something, then I don't have control over that. I don't care if you burn the flag, because I just don't get offended.
That's your right.
Yeah, like, I don't care, but if you're gonna really get mad about it.
Sure, bud. I'm sure you don't care. Dude, you know what's fucking nuts? Like, I'm still butthurt about the fucking Black Panthers are like a violent terrorist organization rhetoric. It's like we're talking about a fucking organization that is literally responsible for school lunch programs. Like, it's nuts. America is so fucking just so awful, dude. We are so fucking awful as a country. Like the way we fucking LARP and whitewash the Confederacy while simultaneously vilify the Black Panthers is so insane. Insane, dude. Like terrorism. Terrorists. Those were the terrorists.
You had your hand up.
Back to the whole flying it at our school thing. Like, I think, yes, it is your right. If you want to fly the Confederate flag, you can. That's your own personal thing. But at our school, I don't think that's really considerate to the people who are, like, offended by it. Because there's some certain things that we aren't allowed to do here because it could offend people. Like, we're not allowed to, like, talk about religious things in classes that often because unless you're, like, doing a religious study, that could offend other people. Like, we're not allowed to have, like, certain decorations for certain holidays because...
The person... Wait, to the person who said Black Panther Party is not responsible for school lunch programs, you're literally wrong. Their breakfast program is the reason why the government responded and recognized the necessity for school lunches. And also, like their breakfast program is literally the reason why the American government responded with a school program or a school lunch program. It's not even, it's crazy. Like you're just making it up. You're whitewashing history. America's sickle cell anemia testing program is literally modeled after the Black Panther program as well.
Not everyone is
Yeah,
that same
politicians saw it as a threat because of public support.
religion. So I think that we shouldn't have it at our school because it's not considerate to the people who might be offended by it.
Okay, well, this kind of like goes back far a little bit, but again with this whole like American flag argument, I don't think anybody in this room said that the American flag only stood for freedom. So that argument's kind of redundant. Also, if you're just going to end on the fact that your opponent is a little emotional, I think your argument's kind of weak. So that's that.
You said that one time.
The reason why it's weak. You just said you think it's weak.
This is a pointless.
Everyone's out with it. No, it's
I said if all
Tyler,
you're
I
gonna
mean-
comment on is like if you're gonna end your entire argument with the fact that your opponent got a little heated and a little emotional, I think he said it. He said in response to her because she was being emotional, as if that takes away from her argument. That's what you're saying.
All right, Tyler.
Okay, well, when people are talking, I can see Drake just saying, I don't care, and it's kind of offensive because, like, there are people at the school of minority that, like, really don't feel comfortable, and it affects their education, and they have to, like, move schools. There's an example that we learned about, and it's just kind of, like, how do you not care if you are, like, affecting how people, I don't know, like, how they feel about Caucasian people. Like, if, like, a person of minority, I don't know, it's just so, like, how do you not care about what people think at all? Like, how do you just disregard that completely?
I do care, but anything I do or anything you do or anything someone do will offend someone out there. Like, people get offended so easily nowadays, and it's not, like, I can't control that. If I were to...
No, you can't. Like, you literally can't. Also, conservatives are whiny little bitches, dude. They get fucking offended by everything, dude. Holy shit. I mean, that's such bullshit. I would go so far as say that the fucking waving the bastard flag of the secessionist dumbasses that are holding an L in perpetuity is literally a response to black people gaining more civil liberties. Like, so no, it is a permanent whining state to wave the Confederate flag. You're a fucking loser. It's always crybaby shit. Like, oh, everyone's gonna get offended by something. It's like, no, motherfucker. Like, you're only waving that fucking bitch ass flag because you're offended. It's so sad. And also, who cares? Yeah, people get offended by everything. It's just that, like, you have to recognize if that is a valid thing that people are upset about or an invalid thing that people are upset about. Like, not being offended by something doesn't automatically make you the victor of an argument. You know what I mean? I don't know why, like, these fucking weirdo debate lord bloodsport losers, like, decided that, like, you know, being emotionless or being devoid of emotion when you're fucking making an argument automatically makes you the victor in any sort of situation. It doesn't. Like, it literally doesn't. And of course, if you're coming at it from a privileged point of view, of course you're not going to be fucking offended. Your intention is to offend others when you make that action. So when you get that response out of them, out of people that you have bullied, out of people that you've mercilessly imprisoned, chained, enslaved, and then only freed to continue subjugating, to continue segregating. And even now you're still like, I'm just going to fucking keep waving that one fucking flag that fought and got owned to continue that fucking enslavement. You're doing that to piss people off. That doesn't mean you won the argument. You're still a fucking whiny little baby. You're a whiny little baby coming from a privileged fucking point of view, and you're getting exactly the fucking the exact goal that you set out to do. Like, you're getting what you wanted. You're just pissing people off. Sick, dude. Yeah, not offended. Okay, so what? I don't understand that. Like, oh, so you're not offended? Okay, so what? Other people are. This is not about offense, dude. It's not.
I'm not going to give my opinion either way, but I think that if there's no legitimate heritage involved, then there shouldn't be like a reason you're flying it. I mean, there's lots of other symbols, like your other flag, that you could be flying. But I mean, if there's no like direct heritage involved, I don't think there's like a major reason to fly because there's so many other symbols.
What about a Mexican American that comes to this country for a better life? They can't fly that flag. They have no heritage other than now they're living here.
What?
Yeah, they do. That doesn't make any sense. Well, that pertains. I mean, do you see my?
The
An immigrant comes over. All their heritage in life has been in whatever country they came from. I gave Mexico as an example, but that's they're in. I guess they adopt it, yeah, but.
What happened? He got censored here? What did he say? I like that there was a little self-report in there. He says, what about the Mexican American that came into this country? Bro, if he's Mexican American, that means he's from this country, dude. Like, all Mexican Americans, no matter how many generations they're in, they're still coming into this country, you know?
Yeah.
We're not saying that if you're from a different country, you can't still fly that country's flag.
I'm not really arguing for or against it. I'm just here to make points. I think this is fun to debate. I just like arguments.
Radicalized performance.
I just like debates. It's fun.
I feel like you shouldn't fly the Confederate flag in a public place because other people can get offended. You have the First Amendment right to do that, but you could do it at your house.
I already made that.
Going back to the Mexican comment. Going back to the Mexican
I said immigrant. I said immigrant.
Going back to the. Oh my God.
Chris, you're a bit late.
Get this kid out of here. Get this kid out of here. Let us talk. All right, these two ladies here have had their hands up for a while.
I just have like, this is.
We'll find them. Yes, ma'am.
This isn't even out of bounds. malice or like any opinion. I just really want to know why you find.
I mean, that kid was the most honest person in that room. And that's kind of why I fucking hate debate lords. Especially like... What? Where'd that motherfucker go? Did I miss him? The non-tampon? Malinity deserves death. What the fuck? What a psycho, dude. Are you alright? Anyway, get help, bro. Seriously. Like, don't even go outside. Get help immediately. So, what I was going to say was that that dude was super honest, like radically fucking honest. You know what I mean? When he said like, oh, I'm just here because I like to debate. That's why you can't fucking argue with these dudes, man. Half the time, they're not there to like, they're not there to change your mind, and you're not going to change their mind. That's why it gets really hard to fucking debate people like this, because they don't have any sort of like serious convictions. You're not going to fucking get them emotional. You're not going to catch them on the back foot, because for the most part, they don't have a lot of fucking convictions. They don't have a lot of like genuinely held opinions. They just want to fucking win the argument. They want to come across like they're, you know, they want to come across like they're defeating you in the marketplace of ideas. You're not supposed to get them emotional as a debate. Yeah, but that's what they do always. And if you're arguing about your existence, especially like if you're a trans person arguing against a transphobe, you're literally arguing for your life. Like then I don't mean that they're going to literally murder you after the debate, but you're arguing for your existence. You know what I mean? It's a incredibly privileged assumption to make that it's like, when you're debating, like, why do you get fucking, like, why do you get emotional? Like, well, yeah, because you're doing something that's incredibly fucking traumatic that most people will never understand, because most people that love doing these sorts of fucking debates and blood sport are, not shockingly, surprisingly, profoundly privileged individuals from a background that is impossible to fucking attack, right? If you're a cisgender, heterosexual, white male, what are you going to say? What are you going to say to that guy? You can call him an incel or a school shooter. And that's pretty much it. There aren't like well-established tropes that dehumanize or otherize white males, because that's the default position. And I know this from my own personal experience, because I myself also am a white passing, cisgender, heterosexual, white male. So it's difficult to like take me down by the inalienable characteristics that I have, in the same way that like I'm not constantly fucking trying to debate my existence only to then establish that I'm a full human being with opinions and whatnot, and then start the argument. I always have a fucking upper hand in that conversation, just like all the fucking other white debate lords do. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, most of the debate lords could just like totally fucking assume any role, any position, because these are not matters that impact us in a similar way. You know? Do exactly that, except I don't care about winning. I just want people with super strong ideas to understand that the other side generally has a point. Also, people only know so much information up to a point in the argument, so you'll catch everybody off at a point. But that doesn't, that's so silly. Like, you're not arriving at a fucking truth in a debate. That does not happen. That literally does not happen. What the fuck is this? Jordan Peterson? Okay, we'll look at that later after this.
For First Amendment rights, you have
Let's
the
finish
First
this
Amendment
first.
right, and we're not trying to take that away from you. I think you know that the Confederate flag is controversial, and then it has this history, and I feel like sometimes you just fly it to be controversial and get a reaction. Like, you know it's going to hurt people's feelings. You know that it has, in some people's minds, this angry, like, this hateful connotation, and you're doing it. And then if it's for Southern Pride, there's literally so many other, like, Southern, like, what other, like, I actually, like, want to know why you fly it, because I don't see why people do it.
People fly it because they feel like they want to fly it, even though that, like,
I just
makes
want to
people,
know why.
It makes people offended and stuff like that. And everyone's gonna get offended every once in a while, but no matter how much you are offended, and no matter how much you convey to the other person that you are offended, they can take that all into effect and put that in the process of their mind, and they will still fly it if they genuinely feel like they want to. And that's the thing, we have to have tolerance for other people's opinions, and regardless of, even if you convey your point across and nothing changes, you tried your best, and they still have their opinion. At least you know, at least you let people know how you feel. At least you let people know how you feel. And
what this debate is.
And if, like, all this thing happens and then suddenly, like, Drake comes tomorrow with a Confederate flag, you tried your hardest, but he still feels like he wants to be able to fly that. And he can fly that because that's his right, and you have to be tolerant of him being able to fly that flag because that's his right, and that's what he wants to do. It can get mad at you, and you can think, why is he doing that? That's so mean and so disrespectful to other people, but he has the right to do it, and you just have to, and you have to accept that and be okay with him flying that because
Do you ever have anything good to say about the United States or just negative shit? Honest question. Bro, you've been following for 10 minutes. What the fuck do you know about what I have to say about the United States? Dumb bitch. Like, what happened? Do you want me to fucking say one nice thing about the United States in 10-minute intervals, you dumb fuck? Are you that fucking silly of a bitch? Explain to me what your... Now, I want to hear this take. Like, what was your point of view here? You're like, I've been in here for 10 minutes, 11 now, and you haven't said one good thing about the United States. Come on, honest question, dude. You have the floor, you dumb fuck.
Black heart, black heart, black heart.
You know them ivermectin boys always horsing around? I mean, I chose to come here and live here, bitch. I left my fucking friends and my family behind to come live in America. You didn't do shit. You were just born here. So, I mean, I think that alone means that I like to be here more than you. Despite the fact that we are a fucking bloodthirsty and overall force for bad around the world. No, I honestly was wondering. Every time I pop in, it just seems negative. Not trying to start anything, just wondering. Oh, okay, bro. Yeah. He was just wondering, boys. When America starts doing good things in the world, I'll start fucking saying it. How about that?
Very glad you're still up. Love you, Orange Heart.
Until then, if you have, you know, if you get really sad when you hear honest truths about the awful shit that we do around the world, then this is maybe not the broadcast for you. I'm sorry. Do appreciate you. God damn it. Now I fucking feel bad. Okay, I'm done with that video. I can't finish it. It's like the audio is terrible. I just want to hear this.
Partly because
I just want to hear this dumb shit that Jordan Peterson has to say. And then I'm done. I've been fucking streaming for far too long,
things are
boys.
really expensive to do. So if you want to build a factory to build more, there's some utility in having some people who specialize in the ownership of money. And so they have a tremendous amount of money, partly because some things are really expensive to do. So if you want to build...
Yeah, it's called the government, bitch. Okay, move on. All right,
a factory to build microchips, for example.
Yeah, okay, government handles that already. Okay, infrastructure, factories, sounds good. All right.
It's a couple of $1 billion in investment minimum. And so unless we have these huge pools of freely available capital, then that...
Exactly. Again, government, public banks, publicly owned trusts. Got it.
That requires a certain amount of disproportion in distribution, right? So that there are some people who are extremely rich. We couldn't do any of the things that riches require if we didn't have people who were...
Not true. Completely, categorically false. Again, most other countries do this. The American government does this too. They just don't allow the distribution to flow down to the workers, but rather just to a select few that lobby it.
We're rich. Is it the case that...
Bro, when you're so desperate to justify like capital accumulation that you just start coming up with like random solutions, you just try to engage in like a post hoc radicalization for why wealthy people should exist. Like, okay, there's no alternative to that, I guess. All right, got it. Listen, dude, if you got fucking owned by Apple Cider, you don't get to speak, okay? Sorry. Go back to telling people to make their bed and clean their rooms, okay? I like to get my opinions from a guy who did not get fucking obliterated by Apple Cider.
That distribution of economic resources to the poorest is dependent on their availability to the rich first. You think about cell phones when they first come out, they're like $25,000. And so there's some...
Oh my God, I've heard this exact same Wait, where did I hear this argument? This might have been my fucking dad, actually. I've literally heard this argument before. It's like, this is a classic argument. Hold on. The whole like, oh, the rich are test subjects. They're test dummies for all the rich, expensive stuff. And then ultimately it trickles down to the poors. Your dad was a Jordan Peterson fan? No, my dad's not a Jordan Peterson fan.
People who can afford a $25,000 cell phone and they buy them, and then now they're worth $20,000, and then more people can buy.
What? Wait. This is like a terrible fucking argument for anything.
Buy them because it's the $20,000 price range. I mean, if we didn't have radical inequalities in income distribution, would we ever be able to introduce new expensive products into the market?
For the introduction of new products, you do.
What difference does it make? What?
How's me Ajan Hosso?
Wait, what? Like, what's this argument? Like, how does this work with like yachts, for example, luxury yachts? Like, rich people need to, own luxury yachts so they can trickle down ultimately to the poors, and eventually they can own a yacht too. Also, cell phone technology is a mixture of publicly funded research. A lot of publicly funded research goes into it. And private corporations is always, private industry always just takes the publicly funded research that is done by grants, government funds, and whatnot, and expands on it and makes a marginally better product that you can sell out through marketing year over year. Only the wealthy were able to own the cell phone at first, but now everyone can own it because it's mass produced. Has absolutely nothing to do with the rich owning the cell phones, and we've already established that you could just fast track this process by, making it not so expensive when you originally sell it.
Here's the full podcast vid. If you got time, I want to hear what you
dollars,
think
and
about
then
it
more
tomorrow.
people can buy them because it's the $20,000 price range. I mean, if we didn't have radical inequalities in income distribution, would we ever be able to introduce new expensive?
Innovation is more important than marginalized people not being able to food and housing insecure. No, that's not even true, because the premise is that the premise is still faulty. The premise there is still faulty. He's operating on a faulty premise that he's established as the truth, which is that, like, we only have innovation when rich people. I know he's joking. I know this person is joking. I know this person is joking. But I'm saying that even within that joke, like, Jordan Peterson is literally saying that. But even then, that premise is incorrect. Innovation is not only happening as a consequence of, like, wealthy people being able to buy shit. Thank you, Sabrina V, for the 20 gifted subs. 20 big ones. That is so not true. Steve Jobs was the key reason why we have phones today, and that was not because of publicly funded research. Okay, that's a joke as well. I hope. Oh my God, I really hope that guy is joking. Oh my God, please tell me you're joking, dude. The disrespect to the Nokia cell phone right now is so fucking devastating.
Expensive products into the market.
For the introduction of new products, you do want to have private property and the ability of certain people to have accumulated vast fortunes. Because if you think about it, how did some person get to be a billionaire? It was only because of that person's superior foresight in anticipating what the consumers wanted. And that's
what? Okay, Kylie Jenner. Like, what? Why is he so sweaty when trying to defend billionaires, dude? Also, dude, what the fuck? I just gotta start, this is why I gotta be a fucking capitalist Andy, dude. These guys are just basically saying, like, if you're rich, you're good, okay? If you're rich, you automatically deserve it, and you automatically worked harder or smarter than everyone else, and you deserve nice things and innovative products. Even if it comes at the cost of, like, other people not having things, okay? Fucking great, dude. Thank you. To those who defend Jordan Peterson and this incredibly wet human being who is just sweating profusely, okay? Yeah, go ahead, defend him to me. Why is he so wet? It's so weird.
person get to be a billionaire?
I don't know. Fucking right place, right time, good positioning, good conditioning, good family background. $250,000 lying around from their parents to give you to start off your business. Predatory business practices that they could seize early on. Fuckload of exploitation of millions of people. Those are some of the many reasons, I think. Dude, you're so fucking bigoted against bald people. It's unreal. If you become bald one day, it's karma, bitch. Is this dude in a Finnish prison or something? What is this room? True.
It was only because of that person's superior foresight in anticipating what the consumers wanted. And that's how you got to that position. That person then to decide.
Dude, that's right, dude. No, they had the foresight to fucking figure out what the consumers want. In Amazon, it's like the consumers were always like, can we create an online ecosystem that literally sucks up every fucking small business that relies on it so that they can just like either buy out the competition or completely steal their IP and recreate it at such a fucking low cost that because they can run forever on a loss when these small businesses can't. That's what everyone's always, as a consumer, I'm always saying that. I'm like, man, I sure love the deregulation under the Reagan era that caused every airliner to fucking merge with one another so they could engage in a sequence of horrible business practices that make flying absolutely fucking garbage unless you like literally pay for the air that you are breathing inside of the fucking airplane through a series of price leadership, not fixing, but price leadership with very little alternatives. I love that, dude. That's as a consumer, that's what I'm dreaming about all the time. I'm like, fuck, man, that's so sick.
No vaccines or masks required. Seems like a pretty bad idea at the moment.
That's why you're a consumer and never a producer. Am I a fucking wealthy, aristocratic billionaire that fucking exploits everyone, or am I just a silly consumer? I'm confused. Am I the dirty capitalist who had the audacity to own a home, or am I just a simple fucking consumer who doesn't know what he's talking about? Because you can't have it both ways. Everybody's always saying that. Also, how the fuck is Amazon a producer? What the fuck has Jeff Bezos ever produced, bro? What are you talking about? He's produced nothing. Why can't we have a capitalistic society and also help the poor? I live in Australia and I feel like we have a good balance, BB. Wait, the Steve Jobs guy is back with another good take. Yes, what was a joke? I thought I was going to get banned for a second. Ha ha ha. No. Jeff Bezos was born in 1964, had produced the HasanAbi Twitch stream Socialist Savior. Yeah, Jeff Bezos came up with the idea of online shopping and shipping, dude. It's so crazy that he invented that. Oh, man. Okay, I'm not running ads because I'm going to run a last 3-minute ad here in a second. I should have ran it at 8, though, because I didn't think I was going to go this long. I've gone longer than I have in a long-ass time because I'm having fun.
There's this new technology called a cell phone or a cellular phone. Yeah, I think it's worth sinking millions of dollars into seeing if this will pan out. Who's making that decision? It's the person who's got the proven track record so far.
Yeah, that's why the inventor of the cell phone is a billionaire. Everyone knows this. Yeah, Mr. Cell. That's how that works, guys. You fucking dumb? Like, duh. What are you, a fucking child? Like, who? This is such a childish take, dude. You have to literally be a kid. You have to have a kid brain. Yeah, Robert Cell Phone. Mr. Robert Cell, dude. Mr. Cell. That's Mr. Cell to you. For the record, if you want to learn more about like the cellular technology that was the precursory tech that became the mobile cell phone technology, called the Altai Mobile Telephone System, which was the pre-cellular OG radio telephone service that was first introduced where? In the Soviet Union in 1963. And became available in the most large cities by 1965. The fully automated UHF VHF network that allows a mobile node to connect to landline phones and was originally conceived to serve government officials and emergency services. Are you about to say Turkey? No. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of that.
Whereas if you had a different system where, oh no, we don't allow individuals to accumulate vast fortunes, the state owns everything, then it's going to be a committee that's always going to guess and say, okay, bring in the new proposal.
Literally describing how the internet was founded. Like literally how the internet was created. How was the internet created? Was it the profit motive? Was that the incentive for creating such a fucking life-altering, life-changing, massive technological leap? No, it was the famous billionaire John Internet. Dude, this is a trick question, guys. I'm tricking you. It's literally Mr. John Internet. Put some respect on his fucking name. He's right up there with Jeff Bezos in the wealthiest billionaire on the planet. I live in a capitalist fantasy where the fucking singular inventor that's a good person ends up inventing something for money, of course, and no other reason, and then, of course, wins for the rest of his life. He just lives off the fucking fruits of his labor for the rest of his life. That's how things work. Sorry, you're right. It's actually invented by Dr. Internet, not Mr. Internet. That's so fucked up. Dr. John Internet. Why are you posting about the International Telecommunication Union? He has a PhD and MD. Would you really not call him? I think the real contradiction is that Americans do want a result of that reality, the low price and convenience, but we can't handle the exploitation and destruction of local businesses and community, etc. So we use capitalist ideology to avoid seeing the contradiction. Anyway, so silly, childish way of approaching the world. Oh, the ITU literally sets cellular standards.
Let's vote on it. There's not as much skin in the game. It's not that individual's own money. You could just see how, given human nature and the limits of what people's expertise is, that...
Dude, what? Like, this is so fucking dumb, dude. Like, it's one of the dumbest arguments that, like, capitalism has driven so much innovation and not, like, the exponential growth factor behind technological accomplishments. It's just like... It's so silly, and almost always, they're just making it up. Like they're relying on you not knowing the reality. So they're just like, yeah, everyone has always done things for money only, and that's precisely why they were. There's no other factor that goes into innovation. There's no other motivating principle behind it, and that's precisely why. You know. All of the famous families are the Carr family, okay? Mr. Carr famously invented the automotive, okay? The Mr. Cell family, as we already talked about, famous inventor of the cell phone. And also the Mr. Internet, or Dr. Internet, fuck. It's just, you know, that's just how it is. Yeah, but wouldn't it be in a... Yeah, but it wouldn't be in a committee state? It's so idiotic. The committee state concept is dumb as fuck. There is not a single fucking thing that operates without government subsidies in America. All matter of production is still absolutely fucking pushed and pulled by the American government. Good luck having agricultural production in this country if our tax dollars weren't directly funding it, okay? It's so dumb. Good luck having anything without the government literally building fucking roads and infrastructure. As a matter of fact, part of the reason why we can't have nice things to a certain degree is literally because we don't have enough good infrastructure.
Happy Labor Day, chat.
Anyway, so except housing and healthcare, yeah. Yeah, notoriously good things. Notoriously well-functioning parts of our economy.
Distributing it, decentralizing it, and allowing for the possibility of massive fortunes to accumulate is a better engine for innovation.
Man, what a good fucking argument, man. It's so good. I love that. Imagine, yeah, I love how innovative the housing market is, dude. Finding new innovative ways of making it unaffordable for the average working class person, so that places like Jackson Hole have literally zero fucking people working in the restaurants now. So people just can't fucking go to restaurants. They live in this like expensive ass neighborhood in this expensive ass community where the real estate prices are fucking great, but also in an effort to keep them super high, they refuse to fucking build affordable housing. So now there's no workers. Literally no workers. So what do? Zero workers, dude. Who's going to work the factory? Okay? Who's going to work the fucking restaurants? Nobody, because they can't live there. The solution is, yeah, Dr. Food lives there, who invented food. Not affordable housing, any new housing? That's not true. You have to build affordable housing. Shut the fuck up. Any new housing doesn't automatically and magically fucking open up the previous older housing in the same way that like supply and demand is supposed to work. Shut up, neoliberals. Holy fucking shit. Yo, this shit pisses me off so much, dude. Neoliberals live in this fucking magical universe where they're like, oh, all types of fucking new housing is actually good because it automatically like lowers the prices. Oh yeah, dude, it's so sick. I'm sure the fucking Starbucks barista is gonna be able to now live in an actual house because they built more fucking luxury condos and therefore more rich people moved in, and maybe with the new available housing that was opened up from the older fucking homes in that neighborhood are like what? Marginally reduced in their pricing, dude? Fuck. As someone who is almost homeless due to the housing crisis in Canada, I can confirm that is a bad take. What? I love Jackson's hole. Jackson is a cute hole. Okay. A Starbucks barista isn't meant to be living in top-notch housing. First of all, that is so fucking dumb. Like, what a stupid fucking take, dude. I love when people say shit like that and think like, man, I really killed it on that one. Sick, dude. Cherry picking random inventions without nuance doesn't add much to the argument. I directly addressed the fucking random inventions that he attributed to capitalism, showing that it wasn't actually invented by capitalists or that the inventors themselves became billionaires, like the argument that he was making. So that's not cherry picking. He cherry picked that, and then I fucking responded to them. That's one. And two, I love when dudes, remember how I was talking about like privileged dudes who like think, I'm actually coming at it from a point of view that's unemotional. So I win the automatic argument. Like I win the argument automatically. Like dudes will love saying just like poor people should fucking suffer and think that this is an own, dude. Sick. You really fucking destroyed it. Also, the irony is that, like, I'm just saying that if you want workers to be able to work the fucking industries that are around you, then you have to offer them adequate housing. I didn't say that, like, every Starbucks barista living in Jackson Hole has to live in a fucking mansion. Anyway, I'm not finishing this video because the fucking audio is dog shit. But we got some more dumb racist content coming out of Australia that we're gonna watch later. But it's time for the 3-minute ad break here, boys. I love you all. I almost did fucking 11 hours here, almost 10:30. Fuck, I have a headache. I haven't gone this long in a while. So here, I'm gonna run to the 3-minute ad break here. The last of the fucking day. Tomorrow we have a crazy fucking stream. Like an absolutely crazy fucking stream, dude. I'm just letting you guys know. Get ready. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a wild one.
Stunning lo-fi introduction, starting off the day. All the chatters
I won't tell
trickling
you.
in.
I won't tell you what we're doing, okay? But just wait. There will be an IRL component to it, okay? Anyway, love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.
Just begun. There he is again. The sun is streaming. The sun is streaming. There he is again. The sun is streaming. The sun is streaming. Reviewing the P.O. box, Uncle Euger's face. Sudden discord agitprop, gray names take on race. Tiny Bernie Sanders, LGBTQ Air Force. The whole left at your fingertips, and Anya out your door. The H3 Crowder debate, the Young Turks online show. 3 full fucking years of this, and plenty more to go. 90-day fiance, talks of champagne bourgeoisie. A Trump rally live reaction, a mass riot in D.C. There he is again, the sun is streaming.